What's up, everyone? KJ3 here, and as per request, we are doing Michigan versus Minnesota today. Big Ten football, and right now, streaming. I cannot believe the ending of this game. Penn State, Indiana. Indiana going for 2 for the win. Penn State had a chance to win it. Scored touchdown, allowed Indiana to drive the field, score a touchdown, 2-point conversion to send it to overtime. 2-point attempt right now. Indiana going for it. Looking up, scrambling. Extended for the pylon. He may have gotten it. They're calling it a touchdown. Indiana just won. Indiana comes back against Penn State. Penn State blew that game. All they needed to do was run the clock out. Instead, they scored a touchdown that allowed Indiana to get the ball back to score 8 to tie it up. Dang. James Franklin. Come on, man. Watching the replay. That is going to be a touchdown, everybody. Anyways, as we got the sky cam going for Michigan, Minnesota. When does Florida play again? Next week, Halloween, we play in Missouri. Then we play Georgia the week after that. We play again next week. Football facilities still shut down till Monday due to COVID and Texas A&M. Oh, it makes that loss sting that much more because Texas A&M gave us the Rona. All right. Texas A&M gave us the Rona. And that sucks because we got an L from Jimbo and the coronavirus. Like, man, that's a double loss. Like, oh my gosh, we should be practicing for the next 2 weeks, but instead we're battling viruses. Not necessarily great. Hopefully we're watching a lot of film and figuring out what the heck is wrong in our defense. But anyways, we are still waiting for Michigan, Minnesota. Looks like it's going to be a minute for this to kick off. But anyways, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for this game. There's a lot of good games this week as I put the poll up on my YouTube. But it was an outstanding result. It was like 70% of the vote voted for Michigan, Minnesota. So we're doing Michigan, Minnesota. But, man, was that Oklahoma State, Iowa State game a defensive battle? You don't really hear defensive battle when it comes to Big 12 football. That was a game. As mentioned, Penn State, Indiana. Boy, Penn State blew that game. Alabama, Jalen Waddle. First play of the game. Looks like he broke his ankle, out for the year, man. Like, he was the leading receiver going into today. It's a bummer. Anyways, as we got Kevo Junction. Why is Florida D so bad, man? Oh, my gosh. Where do I begin? Why is Florida's defense so bad? Execution, because we have a bunch of seniors out there. It ain't the fact that these people haven't been in the program and they're young. No, it's execution and maybe a little bit of game planning when it comes to Grantham needs to adjust the fact that he can't get a pass rush right now. But honestly, I'm not a defensive coordinator. So, man, that's a question to be asking pros. But from my point of view is we're not getting a pass rush. Our safety play has been horrendous. And our linebacker coverage is not good. But other than that, our offense is looking really good. I mean, our offense, probably the best offense in the nation, except maybe Ohio State. They looked really good today, too. But I'll take Florida's all over Ohio State's offense all day long. And we haven't gotten turnovers. Kevon Dexter still our leading interceptor with 1. Yeah, we need to get turnovers. I mean, honestly, no turnovers, no pass rush. But no pass rush usually equals no turnovers. You got to get pressure on the quarterback. And that's something we haven't been doing. But definitely, man, no turnovers. Hey, I mean, I thought it still can be highly optimistic looking at it that it's still our year, because that's assuming our defense gets their you-know-what together and turns it around. But right now, I haven't seen any promise, any improvement in the defense in 3 games. But, hey, let's see what happens, because we're going to have a full 2 weeks off in between the A&M game and the Mizzou game next week. We are under 2 minutes until kickoff here, Michigan, Minnesota. Big Ten football. Ready for some smash mouth, grounded out powerhouse. Let's go. We got to stop Georgia. I mean, we know. Georgia's got a good defense. They got a great defense. And we can't stop anything right now on defense. So, we have a lot of work that needs to be done on the defensive side of the ball. And I will not even be giving a Georgia prediction until after the Missouri game next week, because, man, I really need to see improvement in our defense next week. We really need to see improvement. Like, I'm repeating it, but it's because it's that important. Our defense really needs to improve, all right? Otherwise, Georgia is going to wipe the floor with us. We cannot expect our offense to get a touchdown every single time. They're capable of it, but, like, the way we're playing right now, if we don't score a touchdown every time, we're losing. And that is not good. So we need to play better defensively. Here we are, 40 seconds. Minnesota will be kicking it off to Michigan. Minnesota, I guess, deferred. Let's go. Big Ten football. Got the Sky Cam rolling tonight, y'all. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, and let's go. Football time. It's Saturday. We wait all week long for some football and for some KJ3 commentary. Am I right? Let go. And by the way, who are y'all picking today? I want to let you know my pick before the game. I picked, the line was Michigan by 3.5. I picked Minnesota row the boat to win outright. Row the boat, PJ Fleck. And the over-under of 53 points. I picked the over. So I'm expecting points. Let's go. Kickoff. And we're going. Sky kick. Return to the 30. Michigan, John Harbaugh. Boy, has the time clock starting to expire. The time clock really is starting to expire on you, John Harbaugh. You got to do something, and you have to beat Ohio State eventually. Haven't done it yet. Michigan, what you got? Once again, I'm going for. I like PJ Fleck, so I'm rooting for Minnesota this whole entire game. Little play action. Swip it out to the halfback. Oh, he's got some blockers. Oh, my goodness. Past midfield to the 45. Man, that was just a quick little halfback. Woo! First down. Ball across midfield already. PJ Fleck or Dan Mullen? Dan Mullen all day. Dan Mullen all day. Dan Mullen all day. Jay Jobs, come on, man. It's not a serious question. Dan's the man. Ooh, quarterback run. Man, if that dude at 68 gets the block, that quarterback gets a first down. That was a lot of smoke and mirrors to say that Georgia will beat Florida. I mean, I'm not even going to give that prediction until I see improvement in the Mizzou game next week. So, obviously, looking at it right now, Georgia looks like the more complete team. But we still have a week to improve. So, I'm not saying anything, y'all. if you look on Twitter, I got a $50 wager going against a Bulldog fan. So, man, I'm a best man in a Bulldog wedding next month. All right? I need our Gators to beat them dogs. Really do. I really do. I can't go to a wedding in Georgia as the best man being the only Florida Gator fan. I got to have bragging rights. 2nd and 23. Michigan got a holding call. Back to pass, throwing midfield. Oh, receiver dropped it, man. He's dropped it or a bad throw. Quarterback had him. Quarterback missed it or the receiver dropped it. But that was a good decision to throw it to that guy. Just missed it. 3rd and 23. I love the Skycam. Can I get a thumbs up for Skycam? Anyone else watching Skycam on Watch ESPN right now? I love this view, man. 3rd and 23. It's just like Michigan, though. They go forwards just to go backwards. Like 3rd and long. 3rd and long. Minnesota, 3 down linemen. 5 wide for Michigan. There's lollipopping out here right now, playing 3 deep safeties. Snap, back, scrambling left, pressure, sacked. How do you get sacked on a 3-man rush? Bro, step up in the pocket. Don't roll. Come on. This Michigan quarterback's just like every other Michigan quarterback right now. Golly. Step up. Step up. Step up in the pocket, man. Come on. Not good quarterback play on 3rd down. Terrible quarterback play. A 7-yard sack on 3rd and 23. Oh, my gosh. A fumbled snap. Minnesota's got the ball in the red zone. Michigan. Oh, my gosh. Blocked. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Quarterback, he's new. Well, he's playing like every other dude the last 6 years who's taking a snap under center for the Wolverines. He's new or not, that wasn't smart. They need to teach quarterbacks better. Like they don't have great quarterback play from Michigan. And that's their Achilles heel, honestly. Nice RPO. We're going to run. Man, that offensive line's getting some push. Run for a couple yards right there. Could I live in Minnesota? Too cold. Nope. Sorry. Too cold. Nope. Nope. I lived in Colorado, and the winters were cold enough. All right? I lived in Colorado for 4 years. The winters were cold enough there. So, no. Minnesota, no. I actually have a friend who lives in Michigan, and yeah. Oh, come on. He's wide open. There you go. Yo, he had 2 people wide open there. Threw it for the touchdown. Minnesota 7-0 already. Man, we are not even 3 minutes into this game, everyone. I mean, look at this. This is just a little play action, and he's just going to streak across the field. You got your dump off here, or you got your crosser there. Both are absolutely wide open. You got the first down or the touchdown. Take your pick. Terrible defense, Michigan. That's easy quarterback play there. Like you're making the quarterback look good with that defense. Extra point good. 7-0. Jim Harbaugh. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think I just hit on this, but I'll mention it again. I'll double down. I literally think Jim Harbaugh is going to be fired soon. He's wearing out his welcome, and he needs to beat Ohio State. If he doesn't do that in the next 2 years, win the Big Ten, win his division, or beat Ohio State, they're going to look for another coach. 2 years. 2 more years left. Last year was really his prove-it year because he had a senior team with Shea Patterson as a senior quarterback at home, and they got trounced by Ohio State. That was their year. But Shea Patterson never developed past what he was at Ole Miss. So I kind of put that on Jim Harbaugh and the coaching staff. Got to develop your players better. Dan Mullen, I talk about this all the time. He develops his players. But you see programs, big programs like Michigan and other big programs too, that just don't develop their players. And that's why they don't consistently win. You got to develop your 3 stars into 4 stars, your 4 stars into 5 stars, your 5 stars into first-round picks. That's what you got to do. You got to elevate them. You got to coach them. You got to teach them. You can't let them rely on just their raw athleticism. It will only get you so far. It will lose you games in the long run. And right now, Michigan, your program, that's exactly where it's at. It's because of your player development at the quarterback position especially. How's Florida's recruiting going? Very well. We're in line to get, what's his name? We're in line to get Jeremiah Williams, who is a heavy Auburn lean. A lot of people had him committing to Auburn, but recently this weak side defensive end, who's the top 100 person out of Alabama, top 100 in the class, everyone's saying Florida now. I wonder why. We are lacking in pass rush. He's the defensive end. He's a pass rusher. Yo, these kids see a weakness, and they're going to want to come and fill the void. So, yes, recruiting's looking up. Obviously, we still ain't getting the 5 stars, but I would take top 100s all day long. Yeah, recruiting for the most part. I mean, throughout the summer, we were definitely gaining ground in recruiting, and it's not like we're losing ground. We're staying steady with how we've been doing. We're still on our recruiting, all right? We're not up here yet. We're still building our way to have an elite recruiting staff and to get the top people that we need to get. Because, like, we're in Florida. We should be getting a lot more 5-star. I'm just being 100. Like, we should be getting a lot more 5 stars. Coaching, recruiting, or not. Like, these kids should want to come to play for us. It can't be all about bags getting thrown around. Like, these kids going to want to come and play for us, and we need to get them. When do we play Miami again? The Hurricanes. We have a home and home with the Hurricanes, and I believe it's 23, 24. Let me double check that. When do we renew the series? Oh, as I'm missing Michigan, take something all the way to the house. Man, I'm missing the game looking up this. But no, we have a home and home with Miami in Gainesville in 2024 and down in Miami in 2025. We got a home and home schedule with them next. Michigan, touchdown, waiting for the replay. That was a long touchdown. I don't know if Harbaugh got a lifetime contract at Michigan, but that dude's got to win eventually. I don't care who you are. If you're a coach that doesn't win, you're going to get fired. Especially in Michigan. Like, they hated Rich Rodriguez because he didn't win, not just because he wasn't a Michigan guy. Okay, finally getting a replay. I'm guessing this is just a long run, man. Ground and pound smash mouth? Oh, yeah, I mean, just, where was the safety? Both safeties either came up blitzing or, man, there was no safety there to help in the second level. There is no secondary in the second level to help with run support there. Big old touchdown, Michigan. Well, that was fast. First play touchdown. All righty. The thing about the Skycam is I don't get commentary either. It's just me. All righty, quick touchdown. Let's see if Minnesota, now with the chance to drive the field, let's see what their offense has since they scored in like 2 plays. 3 and out, Michigan, block punt, 2-play touchdown, 1-play touchdown. Good thing I picked the over. Yeah, you fair caught that. Don't be running after you fair catch it, man. Come on. It's not smart. Oh my goodness. I just got an update that says quadruple doink missed field goal. Rice's potential game-winning field goal bounced 4 times on the goalposts in double overtime loss to MTSU, Middle Tennessee State University. 4 times off the upright? I don't think you could do that again if you tried 1,000, 100,000, a million times. 4 times kicked ball 4 times, bounced off the upright, 4 times off the goalpost. That's insane, y'all. And it missed. It's not even like it bounced and then no, it missed. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, Tennessee got slaughtered by Alabama today. Woo! Oh my goodness. What was the final? I stopped watching after a while. Like, Jalen Waddle went down with an injury. But that game just, like, if you loved Alabama scoring offense, that was a fun game to watch. If you wanted to watch anything else, it was a boring game to watch. Like, it wasn't even close, everyone. Like, for real. The final in that game was 48-17. 48-17. Yeah. Alabama kicked butt. What was the line in that? What did I pick? I picked Alabama to cover by 22, and I picked the under of 65. So, hey, I went 500 in that game. Got the line right. 22-point favorite, and they covered. Alabama, despite them losing Jalen Waddle, I've been saying this all year long. Anyone out there can vouch for me. Alabama lost to both their rivals last year, didn't make the college football playoff for the first time since the college football playoff was established, and didn't even make a New Year's Six bowl game. Alabama's out for blood this year. This is Nick Saban's revenge year. Alabama's a monster. Of course they beat Tennessee badly. Like, it's Tennessee. Did you see what they did against Georgia the other week? Come on. It's Tennessee. Tennessee's going to Tennessee, all right? Anyways, y'all, thumbs up as we early in this game, and we already have points on the board. Gotta love offensive points, man. Gotta love just the fact that we're watching football. Like, I know I say this a lot, but man, during the summer, we didn't think we'd have football. This is the Big Ten's first game So all you Big Ten fans, welcome to the club. We've been at this for a couple months. And for all you Pac-12 fans, where you at? First and 10, ball to 25, Minnesota. Let's go. PJ Flair, Rhode Island boat. Ooh, safety creeping up, and it's going to be a run. Still going to run for a couple of yards. All righty. Yeah, I mean, let's not even. Yep. Hey, Jay Jobs, you got to keep it real sometimes, man. Oh, my God, what a blitz. Number 2 jetted in the backfield like a monster and dang near tackled 3 people. Oh, my gosh. Exploded through the gap. He knocked over his person, and the quarterback, receiver, and running back, and wide receiver could barely exchange the ball. He was back there and hitting them all. That's 4 people he made contact with. Dang. Shot out of a cannon. Oh, he's sacked. Ouch. That hurt. 3rd and 11. Michigan. That was some pressure. Only a 4-man rush, and those edge rushers got there. All right. Never mind. They said 5. My fault. They blitzed. That was a nice 5-man blitz. Edge dude came all the way around the tackle and eventually hit the quarterback. Still weird seeing empty stadiums, but I don't understand why Minnesota's not allowing like the same amount of capacity as other places, but Big Ten is just a little bit behind everyone this year. Yes, I'm going to take another jab. All right, Michigan's going to get the ball around midfield off that punt. Not a great punt. Already across the 50 at the 45. All right, dang near field goal range starting with the ball. You don't score here, Michigan. Come on now. Got 4 plays, 3 and outed, and you touchdown. 5 wide again. Here comes pressure. Throw a little slant route for a couple yards. Hey, recognize pressure, got rid of it. Not bad. Second and 5, got 2 in the backfield, double tight end set. This is definitely a run. Receiver in motion. Yep, this is a halfback dive for nothing. I mean, come on, you practically said you were going to run there. That was on 2nd down. That's a 1st down play, man. You don't call that on 2nd down. You don't line them up, say we're running. Whenever you still need to get yards, it's 3rd and 5 now. I don't like that play. 5 wide again. Obviously, you're throwing like Michigan. You're telling them you're running or throwing every time. 3-man rush. QB throws the same throw that he had earlier. The outside dude just doing a corner route or doing a post route. And he finally hit him this time. It was the exact same route, exact same throw as the one he missed earlier on the first possession. So, 1st down, Michigan. He completed the easy throw that time. Honestly, that's like it's zone coverage, cover 2, and you just got to throw it in the levels. That's an easy throw. Like for a college quarterback in D1. And once again, Michigan's saying double tight end, 2 in the backfield. We're running. Can y'all mix it up a little bit, Michigan? At least it was 1st down that time. Come on now. We play Missouri next week, Halloween. Here's a question for everyone that I'm going to put up on my poll. Y'all want me to dress in costume? If so, what costume? It's Halloween next week. Another run, halfback dive, right up the middle. So predictable right now, Michigan. Come on, man. At least on that third down, you had a play action pass that wasn't so predictable. But we got another third down because first and second down are very predictable. Third and short this time. Here we are. Triple tight end with a running back. We're running it. Boom. Linebacker shot the gap. Other linebacker shot the gap. I mean, everyone sold out for the run that time because you had 3 tight ends in there. God, dumb play call on third down going to lead to a field goal attempt. Oh, my gosh. All the linebackers just shot the A, B, and C gaps. Got a 38-yard attempt, left hash snap, hold, kick, right! He missed it! Oh my gosh! Michigan, really? Really? Y'all terrible. Wow. Put together a nice drive, not even close on the field goal. Just push that right. That kick didn't have a chance. 38 yards? Not a chance. Whew. Tress is a Georgia fan. Never, J. Jobs. Never. You will never see me wearing those colors. Who makes the playoffs as of today? As of today, Clemson, Bama, Ohio State, only because I ain't picking Notre Dame, okay? I ain't picking Notre Dame. I know they're ranked 3, but yuck, they haven't played anyone, all right? I'm not picking Notre Dame, even though they're in that top 4. I'll pick Georgia as 4 over Notre Dame. But how they look right now, Georgia's played competition. Notre Dame hasn't played anyone. And Notre Dame has taken a while to they've started slow in every game Notre Dame's had. So I'm not putting them in my top 4. I will put Ohio State because they dominated today. They have a stacked roster, a roster that's probably can go toe for toe with Alabama talent-wise. Like, I'm putting Clemson 1, Bama 2, Georgia 3, Ohio State 4. That's my top 4 as of today. I can't do it. Notre Dame, you got to play someone. If Notre Dame were to play Clemson or North Carolina or even Miami and look good, then I would elevate them. But they haven't played anyone. Name a team Notre Dame's played, and I will look up their record, and I'll guarantee it's a losing record, all right? Name a team. First team up there, whoever comments the first team, I will look them up to see what their record is on the year because I guarantee it's a losing record. Notre Dame hadn't played anyone. Cabo Junction, who will be Florida's quarterback next year? I know people want to say, Emory Jones. I like Anthony Richardson, but it's probably going to be Emory Jones. I don't think Kyle Trask will come back. He can, due to this year and the free year of eligibility rule. Trask can come back. I don't see it happening. I will give the nod to Emory only because he's been in the system a little bit longer. But long term, I think Anthony Richardson's the guy. But next year, week 1, I expect Emory Jones to be the starting quarterback. Will Florida get a defense this year? I mean, that's the question. That's the $100 million question. As Minnesota gets absolutely mollywopped They lose the ball? Wow. He just got sacked so hard. It was a sack, fumble, recovered for a touchdown. Oh my gosh, the quarterback just got licked hard. Like, dang. Talk about a lookout block, everyone. You don't know what a lookout block is? That's when a lineman screams, "Look out!" because he let his man by him. Gee, that's a 300-pounder coming screaming at you, full speed. Watching the replay here, I think it was him. Right end. No, it's the blitzing nickelback. Oh, the nickelback just tattooed, blindsided the QB. The ball popped up and then a lineman grabbed it and ran it in. Oh my gosh. Right into the lineman's hands, number 95. Yeah, that nickel corner hit him so hard. What a blitz. That was a great blitz design there. Oh my gosh, he got hit. I hope he feels okay. Would I want Kyle Trask to return? The way he's playing this year, it's hard for me to say no, honestly. Hard for me to say no. Because he's playing at a Heisman level, and we haven't had that since a dude wearing number 15 was winning trophies. Dan Mullen was calling plays then too. Like, yeah, I would love to have Kyle Trask back next year, but in terms for our scholarships and our quarterback development, I wouldn't like to see him come back. But if we are still in win now mode, I'd rather have a fifth-year senior Kyle Trask with now his third year being a starter quarterback. I would rather have that than Emory Jones in his first year as a starting quarterback. Obviously, Trask is playing at a great level. I would love everyone to come back who's great, but that's just not being realistic. And knowing that the QB scholarships and the fact that scholarships and recruiting do play a big part. We got Carlos Del Rio coming in. We got, was it Jalen Kitna? We have him. Then we have Richardson. We have Jones. Like, we can't really afford to have Trask as a scholarship quarterback on our roster next year. Would I love to have him? Yeah. But, we'll see. I'm not Dan Mullen. That's not my call to make. But I would imagine if Kyle Trask gets first, second round talent buzz from the draft, he's probably going to leave. I would. If I was a first round talent, I'd leave. All right. Especially if I'm a senior. Talk about a senior. This isn't a junior. Like, this is a senior. He's been there already. Like, he may be just ready to go. We don't know. Minnesota, bad starting position. I guess they had a penalty on the kickoff on the 10-yard line. Running it, no gain, man. Michigan, their mission's going to force them to throw right now. And, man, stop play action, because you play action, you're going to get hit by a cornerback blitzing. All right. Throw some short routes, throw some slants, hit your checkdowns. Come on. You got to get the ball out quick. Get the ball out quick when a pass rush is coming and consistently getting you. You got to get the ball out fast. Tight end running back. Oh, no, we got double tight end running back. Double tight end right. Skycam's literally got the vertical view right now. Throwing it deep. One-on-one. Oh, he got him. Man, nice throw. First down, Minnesota. Oh, he just beat him, and the quarterback saw it. And the wide receiver adjusts to come back to the ball. Good play by the receiver. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Man, this is taking a long time, this quarter, isn't it? 14-7, getting those points, though. Tight end, man in motion, running back. Another blitz. Ooh, ran it opposite the blitz. Got a couple yards. There you go. Good play. Michigan fans think they're number one. Yeah, I mean, they think they're number one in everything. So, yeah, honestly, that's kind of like Florida fans the last 10 years. We thought we were number one and when we were back. But that's kind of what Michigan's at right now. So, we back here. Michigan's still down here. All right. I know I'm taking a lot of jabs today. I'm not a Michigan fan. Second and 5, ball across midfield now for the Gophers. Sorry, I remember Michigan beating us in like the Sweet 16, Elite 8 with Billy Donovan. Oh, I think that was uncatchable. Did the flag get called? Oh, they gave him the PI. Hey, good job of drawing the penalty on that seam route. I like that. Give him a jump ball. Play a little acting out there. Get the flag call. First down. Ball in the red zone. Notre Dame is number 3, then we should be number 1. Oh, that's funny. I like that comment, man. That was it. Demetrius, that was funny, man. I love it when you guys make me laugh with those comments, man. That one made me smile. I give you a thumbs up, man. Anyone else giving me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up if I make you smile. Under 5 minutes left. First down, Gophers. Halfback sweep right side. He's got blockers. He's got a little room. Ball to the 22-yard line. What do I think about Arkansas's co-defensive coordinator? Honestly, I don't know anything about their co-defensive coordinators. I don't really know. I will do some research, but I'll give you an opinion when I can look it up. But right now, I really don't even know their defensive coordinators' names. I wish I did. I should. I apologize for not. 2nd and 7, Gophers. Looking like they're running. 2 in the back, tight end right. Safety playing up. And they're running, pushing right side. Not a holding call. That will be a first down, though. Do you think we would go 9-1? It's possible. If our defense turns it around, we beat Georgia. Anything is possible. Kevin Garnett. Anything is possible. So, yes, I think it's possible we go 9-1 and play Alabama in the SEC championship game. Still very possible, everyone. We control our own destiny. So, yes, very possible. Ooh, halfback counter. Tackled in the backfield. Got tripped up. Not a gain of much. J-John, if one of my kids, my eventual kids, I don't have kids yet. Obviously, my life's planned, but not right now. If one of my kids wanted to go to Georgia or FSU, would I try to change their mind? I would want what's best for them. If they happen to be, let's just say, a star wide receiver, tight end, like running back, quarterback, whatever. They're a star college, whatever, or even just academic-wise, whatever. If what they want to be, the University of Georgia or Florida State University, were to offer them a better way for them to have the career that they want, then no, I would not have a problem with them going to that university, whether it be sports, academic-wise, any reason why. I would still support them. They're my blood, obviously, but I definitely at least get them to be interested a little bit in the University of Florida. Yes, I would be like, you're going to at least hear them out. It's the University of Florida. Give them a fair chance and see if it's a fit. definitely, I wouldn't force the school, but I would shine the school in a light. But I would be happy with wherever they decided to go. As a parent, that's all you can ask for, is for your child to be the best at what they want to be at. Yeah. So, yeah, I got a little deep on that answer. Got a little deep. What's up, War Eagle, man? Hey, I thought Lane Kiffin was going to beat you guys today, so congrats on the win. Congrats on the win. You shocked me. First and goal, Gophers. Ball at the 7-yard line. And jet sweep. Oh, should have cut it inside. It's going to be a loss of a lot. Ball at the 11-yard line now, second down. Bro, I told you last year I was not sold on Bo Nix. It's proven me to be right this year, but hey, what you going to do, right? You're stuck with them this year. Second and goal from the 11. Second and goal. Come on now. Got tight end, running back. So we got 2 tight ends. Got the whole right side of the field open. Yeah, run it right. Throw it right. Do something. I mean, you had the whole right side of the field open. That should have been a run, and you bounce it off the tackle because there was only a receiver over there. Every safety and linebacker was on the left side of the field. That should have been an audible to a run outside the tackle. Honestly, third and goal from the 11 now. That was not a smart pass. Like, you threw it to where only your guy could get it. You threw a jump ball in the end zone, but, man, that should have been an audible to a run. Got 5 wide now from the 11. Third and goal. Under a minute and a half left. Snap. Rolling right. Just hits his check down. His running back just, ran and then did nothing. Like, he didn't even try. Whatever. Just hit his check down, kick your field goal. At least you'll make your field goal. Michigan missed theirs, you know. I'm going to be taking jabs all game. Sorry if you're a Michigan fan. Are there, any fans in the stadium? Why are there no fans in the stadium? Fourth and goal. This will be a 29-yard attempt. Right hash. Snap. Hold. Good. Kick. Down the uprights. 10-14. Michigan still up. Never cared about the game. You just thought they'd be. Oh, man. I'm sorry about that. Tank Bisbee. I love that name, man. He better be a tank with the first name of Tank. Oh, my God. His name's Tank Beasley. Yo, I saw a recruit. I know some gamers may have seen it on Twitter, but there is a 2-star quarterback in Texas whose name is General Booty. General Booty. He is the, I believe, nephew of John David Booty, the former USC quarterback. General Booty. How do you name your kid General when his last name's Booty? I'm not joking. As Minnesota kicks off the ball, 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Michigan's going to return this for a touchdown because Minnesota decided to squib kick it. Oh, my God. They got the ball on the 10-yard line. Sheesh. General Booty, I swear, I am not making it up. If I still have the picture, I'll put it on screen. I do. General Booty. Wish I was lying about this, everyone. Sometimes you find the best names in college football recruiting. Hats off to you, Mr. and Mrs. Booty. General Booty. Michigan goes for the end zone. Incomplete. I told you guys, you can't make some of this stuff up. Like, oh, it's funny. It's hilarious. I love college football recruiting. Man, the names you run across are so amazing sometimes. 2nd and goal. This will be a run. No, play action. Dip it off. Tight end. Woo! Hurdles the tackle. Touchdown. And Michigan have won. There's been some special teams. The special teams coming up. Almost getting a touchdown twice. Michigan's almost had a kickoff return touchdown. Minnesota's almost had a punt block touchdown. And you had a sack fumble return for a touchdown. There is a lot of non-offensive scoring in this game. But hey, takes you 2 plays to get in from the 9. Michigan's up 21-10. Tap. That's probably his middle name. All right. General Tap That Booty. Tap that. Oh my gosh. So he got in, man. This tight end hurdled the dude. That's a touchdown, man. Give him the touchdown. Tap that. Oh, no, is he on that? I think it's a touchdown. I mean, if not, it's from the inch-yard line and it's 3rd and goal. So we'll see. Anyways, Arkansas's co-defensive coordinator. I'm going to look that up. I'm going to look that up for you, Demetrius. Rob Smith? Oh. Was it Smart Rob Smith and Sam Pittman? Yeah, I know. Jalen Waddle out for season, man. First play of the game, too. And he knew it, too. If you watch that, I'm pretty sure he heard his foot snap because of how he physically acted after the injury. You got to feel for the man, and you got to wish him nothing but the best on the road to recovery because it's going to be a long one. Man, Dak Prescott and him both kind of having an ankle injury. Get better, guys. Anyways, as I'm going with a little bit of Mountain Dew Kickstart today, y'all, switching it up on y'all. Went amp last week, Kickstart this week. Definitely need a Kickstart for our defense next week. Woo! So it's upheld. Okay. Touchdowns upheld. That's what I thought. Are we still reviewing it? Can we decide? Please. Please and thank you. Extra point. Yeesh. Let's see. Came from Missouri. Is that Memphis? I mean, it looks like a decent hire, honestly. Especially for, let's just call it as it is, Arkansas, the worst team in the SEC. For them to get a coach as qualified as him for their defense, I think I like the hire. I will do more research, but so far, just glancing over it, I know Mizzou had some decent defenses when he was there with Gary Pinkel. And yeah, Memphis has been decent for a while. And I just saw the stats that he put up with Memphis's D. So yeah, honestly, I kind of like Arkansas's defensive coordinator for what they could get. That's good for what they could get, being the worst team in the SEC. Because it took them 3 years to win an SEC game. Just being real. All right. I know. It's a great looking Minnesota stadium, isn't it, man? So empty. Got those cardboard fans in the end zone. Love it. Love it. I do remember that. FSU's receiver, Dakota Fag. I do remember that name. Oh, college football's got the best names, doesn't it? They really do. One of the best names in football. 15 seconds left in this first quarter. Minnesota's got the ball. They got double tight ends. They're running it. Looks like Michigan with the line shift. Bro, throw it deep. They only got one safety. Well, there you go. Hey, right in the middle. Played the zone. Threw it to the flat. And that will be the end of the first. 10-21, Michigan. You had Jalen Waddle in your Heisman ballot? It's all good, man. I still got Kyle Trask in mind. But we'll see. If Bama loses to Ohio State in playoffs due to injuries for playing more games, is that fair? Absolutely not. Same thing were to happen if Oregon were to make the playoffs. Absolutely not. Not fair. Not fair in the least. Both the Big Ten and the Pac-12, man. There should be a special kind of exemption for them this year playing. The Pac-12, with their conference championship, is playing 4 less games than the SEC. Get out of here. SEC is 10 plus 1. Pac-12, 6 plus 1. 6-game conference schedule. And they're going to want to say they deserve to be in the playoff if Oregon runs the table. Get out of here. No, not fair. Not fair to Ohio State either. But Ohio State has the talent to back it up. But if it's due to injuries, nah, it's not fair. Didn't play as much. Didn't have the chance to get injured. LSU's beating South Carolina. I mean, it's Will Muschamp. He's due to do that. It's Will Muschamp. All right. Miles Brennan ain't even playing. And the backup quarterback's tearing up Will Muschamp. Like, come on, Muschamp. Get fired and become our defensive coordinator again, please. Honestly. I'd love to have Muschamp run an RD. I'll say it again. The worst team's not Ole Miss, man. I'm sorry. How many conference games had Arkansas won in the last 3 years? It wasn't until Felipe Franks went there that they won an SEC game. Don't get on me with that. Arkansas is the worst team in the SEC. Lane Kiffin is the coach at Ole Miss. Okay, Mississippi State's worse off with Mike Leach in the air raid than Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss. All right? I would have been personally terrified for Lane Kiffin if he would have taken the Florida State head coaching job. But they didn't even interview him. All right? I would have been terrified if Lane Kiffin would have gone there. I expect Ole Miss to be doing some good things with Lane Kiffin, man. That dude's an offensive genius. It's on the level of Dan Mullen. If I had a choice between Lane Kiffin and Dan Mullen calling my plays, I'd flip a coin. Honestly. I would flip a coin. Both of them are outstanding. Sorry. Ole Miss is way better than Arkansas right now. I love you, Felipe, but man. In Arkansas, y'all got robbed against Auburn. What was it, the Auburn game, Tiger? Where you go? Oh, my goodness. The ending of that game was such a tragedy. 2nd and 2, Minnesota's got the ball back as the first play of the second quarter. Minnesota's last home win against Michigan was 77. 1977. Man, that's a long time. Arkansas has 6 picks against Ole Miss. Hey, good for them, man. Good for them. I'm a Felipe Franks, man. Felipe's doing good things with Arkansas. I love it. I love watching my former Gator quarterback do great things. I don't care what anyone says. Felipe Franks will always be a Florida Gator, all right? Just like Jeff Driscoll. You know, he started so many years and then 1 year transfer. Yo, he's a Gator, all right? They really were robbed against the Auburn game. Like, they really were, man. That was a tragedy at the end of that game. Bo Nix throws it backwards and they don't call a fumble. Like, Bo Nix being Bo Nix. What were we just saying about Bo Nix, War Eagle? Oh, there you go. Hey, nice slant. Nice slant pass, man. Pressure was coming. Good throw. Will Grier only started 6 games. It's hard to consider him a Florida quarterback when he started more games somewhere else. He started more games as a West Virginia quarterback than as a Florida quarterback. So it's hard for me to say Will Grier is a Florida quarterback. I honestly look at Will Grier, I'm like, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Like, I look at Cam Newton, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Like, I look at Jacoby Brissett. Thanks, Muschamp. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. 3rd and 1 for the Golden Gophers. Ball in midfield. 2 tight end, running back. They're running it, and they got the first. I mean, there's so many NFL QBs that have Florida ties in the NFL right now. Newton, Brissett, Grier, Driscoll, and they all didn't graduate. They all didn't graduate from UF. Doesn't that suck, everyone? Woo! Not to mention Jeff Driscoll, too. He started for 2 different teams. Cincinnati and Denver. He's not even, he didn't even graduate from Florida. That's 5. Last person was Tebow. I can't wait for Kyle Trask to be in the NFL next year. 1st and 10, Golden Gophers. Looks like Michigan's blitzing here. Yep, bring it 5. Throw to your back. Terrible throw. Terrible throw for your check down. Left the running back, nothing to do with it. Had to fall down. Oh, don't Cam Newton. If you don't steal that laptop, bro. Urban Meyer never left. Dan Mullen may have just inherited from Urban. We don't know. There are so many what ifs with Cam Newton. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. But he is an Auburn quarterback, y'all. He didn't even start a game for us. Remember that. As much as I want to claim him, we can't. Play action. Ooh, found him right in between the zone. That should be a first down on 2nd and 15, man. That was a good throw. No, 14-yard gain, 3rd and 1. Rex Grossman, yeah, that was a while ago, though. Grossman, he made the Super Bowl, and, Peyton Manning's first Super Bowl win was against Rex Grossman and the Chicago Bears. Don't forget that, everyone. I love Grossman. Robbed of a Heisman in 2001. I love Grossman. Eric Crouch. Nebraska. Tennessee ruined that for us. Running, halfback run, left side on first down. Gets about 4 or 5 yards. Come on, Minnesota. Man, we can recruit good quarterbacks, but apparently we don't graduate them. Not recently. It's going to change with Dan. 2nd and 7. Ball at 20. Another run left side. Oh, found a gap. Almost got through it. Ball at the 15-yard line almost. But that should be 3rd and short. 3rd and 2. He almost squeezed through that. Ooh! He makes it through that gap. Beats that linebacker to the outside. That's touchdown. A little bit faster. He gets it. Big Ten versus SEC speed. 3rd and 2. Be another run, and he's going to get the first and more. He's going to bounce it outside, inside the 5, down to maybe the 1, the touchdown. They gave him the touchdown. Nice run. Man, that announcer went crazy. They're golden go for touchdown. I guess you got to make your voice carry in an empty stadium. He's going to be short of the goal line. Yep, he's going to be just short of the goal line. It's be 1st and goal from the inch, maybe 1.5 yard line. Treon Harris didn't make the NFL. John Brantley, man, if we would have had John Brantley not in a spread off, if we would have had John Brantley in a Will Muschamp offense, man, we would have been great. If we would have had Jeff Driscoll in that 2010 offense, man, we probably would have been an experienced Driscoll, because I know that freshman Driscoll came in that year, but square peg, round hole, both occasions. Brantley trying to run a spread, square peg, round hole. Driscoll trying to run a pro, square peg, round hole. Treon Harris trying to run a pro, square peg, round hole. Will Muschamp. You had a pro quarterback in Jacoby Brissett, and he chose the spread quarterback in Jeff Driscoll. Can you imagine? We wouldn't have lost to Georgia in 2012 with Brissett instead of Driscoll, man. Jordan Reed fumble. So what happens when you change schemes and you don't have coach consistency and continuity. When you're consistently changing coordinators and offensive schemes, that's bound to happen. Is you recruit a spread guy and then you decide to be a pro team and he's stuck there. That's why I have no problem with the transfer portal, all right? That's why I really don't have a problem with the transfer portal. For things exactly like that. Exactly like that. fact that John Brantley was such a pocket dude, like yeah. Yeah. Anywho, still waiting on this review. What does it take officials to review so long for when I can see it on the first go round? I'd be like, all right, he's short. Put him at the 1.5-yard line. Let's go. But no, it's going to take them 3 minutes to figure out what I figured out in 5 seconds. What are we doing? Give him a free timeout. No, it's not supposed to be a timeout. It's an official review. Review it, see what you need to see, and get on with it. Speed up the game. Mullen adjusted Chris Lee. Yep, Chris Lee was a pro dude, and Mullen came in, spread guy, but he adjusted with them, much like he's doing with Kyle Trask right now. Kyle Trask is not a spread dude, but Kyle Trask is balling for Dan Mullen. After all that, they gave him a touchdown. It looked short to me. What are we doing? What are we doing? I can't believe they review it for that long and then get the call wrong. I don't get it. Okay, he looked short. Whatever. Life is not fair. I've learned that myself, man. That Texas A&M game taught me that. That was an unfair game. We lost to Jimbo and COVID that week. That was an unfair game. You ain't got to tell me, J. Jobs. I feel you. Woo! Putting up points. Come on, Minnesota. Let's make this a game. Again, y'all have subscribed, thumbs up. Man, are we ready for some Florida football next week? Like, honestly. It's been 2 weeks. I'm missing my Gators. It's going to be 3 full weeks in between games. I'm missing Florida. Will Florida ever win another basketball national championship? Not how we're currently built. I'm not saying Mike White isn't a good coach. He's a good coach. But you need a great coach to win a championship. Facts. Billy Donovan was a great coach. I miss him. Wish him best of luck in Chicago. I have no idea why he decided to leave Oklahoma City for the Bulls. But hey, Coach BD, wish you luck, man. Gators are COVIDing out. I know. Our flipping football facility is still shut down for another 2 days. You ain't got to remind me. Absolutely ridiculous that Texas A&M has no positive tests, and we have 25, including Dan Mullen. That's some eyebrows raising stuff. Y'all gonna squib kick again? They dang near returned it for a touchdown. At least you got a good return. Didn't you let him to the 25, man? Guess the odds play out, but man, you gave him the ball at the 9-yard line when you did that last time. It's not even making Michigan work for their points. They only had to go 9 yards. Gotta make them earn it. Make them earn it, defense. First and 10. Ball of 23. Oh, fake play action. Picked up the blitz. Got the out route. Man, he got a foot down too. What a catch. First down. That was a good play there. Good read, good throw, great catch. Look at that. Woo! 1 foot. Possession. That's a grab. All right, Michigan, jet sweep, left side. Beat the end, getting decent blocking. Picks up about 6 yards, 5 yards. Obviously, J Jobs, obviously there's some lying going on in College Station about some testing. Obviously. How can we have 25 and they have 0? Second and 5, Michigan. Double tight end set. Running up the middle again. Oh, no, quarterback keeper. Got the first. Hey, don't even credit McElwain for that, honestly. Honestly. Jim McElwain built his limited success off the recruits Will Muschamp had, okay? Don't even contribute McElwain. Oh, my God. It's hard for me to say the name that I want to say. It involves sharks, okay? Going deep. Overthrown. It involves sharks is my favorite nickname, okay? Think of McDonald's and shark in there, okay? Like, and the MF, bad word. Mash them together. That's my nickname for Jim McElwain, all right? Don't even try to give McElwain any credit because those were Muschamp's dudes, both sides of the ball. You saw it in year 3 when the rails fell off, all right? That was when Muschamp dudes all left. Yeah, Nussmeier and McElwain got some recruits. They did an okay job, but I give no credit to them. I'm sorry. I give 0 credit to McElwain and Nussmeier. 0. Nada. Zilch. I hated those guys. And I say that because Muschamp was a defensive coach. And every year Muschamp had a great defense. McElwain was an offensive coach. His offenses were crap. And the defenses consistently got worse the further along we got away from the Muschamp tenure. Okay? That's why I give no credit to McElwain. Because he was supposed to be the offensive dude to come in and fix an offense and didn't. Matter of fact, he made it a little worse than what we had with Muschamp. Like, oh, don't get me started on that dude. I hated that dude. So glad we got Dan. Like Jordan Scarlett, Kelvin Taylor, like those are all Muschamp guys, man. Yeah, P. Ryan, I believe, was a McElwain dude. So, yeah, you got one. Found him diamond in the rough. Like, shoot, man. And it's not like McElwain could play or develop because he even got, Josh Hammond, Freddie Swain. He got them on campus too, but, like, he didn't develop them. Kadarius Toney, he got him on campus, but it's not until this year that Kadarius Toney's been developed into an actual wide receiver. Like, I'm just saying. Player development, terrible with McElwain. X's and O's in-game, terrible with McElwain. Recruiting, average recruiter at best with McElwain. What did he do great? Nothing. Muschamp had a great defense. Muschamp was a great defensive recruiter. Muschamp was a great X's and O's in-game defense adjusting. Like, I'm sorry. McElwain was terrible. I would rather have Ron Zook than Jim McElwain, all right? Zook could recruit. The one thing Muschamp and McElwain know how to do right was assign big contracts and get millions for leaving and not coaching. I still have no idea why Jeremy Foley paid Muschamp that extension after that 2012 season. Still have no idea. You're right. Saban made McElwain look better than he was. Absolutely. Saban has adjusted with the times. McElwain was the dude, the offensive coordinator for 2009, back when Bama was ground and pound. We're going to run it down your throat as many times as we need to win this dang game. But that's not college football anymore. And Jim McElwain didn't evolve with the times like Nick Saban has. That's why Nick Saban is finding newer coordinators and going from having game managing quarterbacks to first round draft picks in Tua Tagovailoa. Like, honestly, Nick Saban changes with the times, y'all. It ain't just about a ground and pound run game and a great defense. Like, it's more than that now. Saban saw it. His Achilles heel for 8 years with those ground and pound teams was the spread team. So what did he do? He became more of a spread offense that still relied on power running. And he's still been tops, okay? It wasn't until he ran into Joe Burrow and Tua got hurt last year that team finally fell off from being up here to here. And now they're up here again. Like, took him what? 4 games to get back from here to here? Nick Saban, greatest coach of all time. Sorry if I get heated on Jim McElwain. I am just not a fan of anything he did. Right? He got a couple recruits. That's about it. All right. I don't even give credit to him for winning the East twice because he got destroyed by Bama in the championship game both times. All right. 10-ish players get suspended for off-the-field incidents. He couldn't even keep his house together, guys. Like, McElwain was the worst. He was the worst. Callaway and Scarlett getting that credit card scandal. Y'all remember that? 11 players suspended at the beginning of the season. Like, that was ridiculous. All right, we finally got a false start on Michigan. Whenever they're driving, shoot themselves in the foot, back them up 5 yards. I wouldn't necessarily say Meyer declined whenever Tom Herman left Ohio State. I just kind of think Urban Meyer just got tired, bro. Like, he won a natty both places he went. Like, I'm not sure exactly why he retired, but I don't think it's because he lost Tom Herman. And at Florida, I think it was not necessarily because he lost Dan Mullen. He lost Tim Tebow. Like, he was having health problems after that Bama loss in 2009. and got hospitalized after that Bama loss in 09. And that was, you only had Tebow for one more game. Like, it didn't look like Meyer wanted to come back for year 6 with the Gators. And, like, he may have just gotten burned out. Y'all, he could just be a great or a great head coach. He'll win you a title, but he's not going to stay long term. Oh, that's a nice QB run. That's going to be a touchdown if he stays in bounds. Up, down. It's be first and goal, Michigan. Quarterback run, quarterback run. Well, I don't think it's that Meyer got tired because he lost his coordinators. Like, yo, Darren O'Day was on his staff, and that dude's killing it with Ohio State right now. So it's like he found a good replacement for Tom Herman at Ohio State. So we got Wildcat, running back, taking snaps, direct snap, and that's going to be a touchdown. Michigan 28-17. Bunch of points being scored in the first half here. Grantham's not the guy. Defense getting worse year by year, but with them, I agree. I think he needs to go at the end of the year. I agree. He needs to go. He's not a great X's and O's adjuster. And he's kind of stubborn. He's very stubborn when it comes to the game plan he goes into the game with. He usually adjusts in halftime, but during the game, during the first half, during the second half, he's terrible at adjusting. He may adjust at halftime. That's about it. I think Grantham needs to go. That's why I have a poll on my YouTube page asking y'all, who do you want as DC? McElwain also fake getting death threats, right? Yeah. Yeah. He did. And that shark photo I don't think was fake. McElwain, you should always cry at the win. What win he should have gotten, Demetrius? No, don't retract that. What do you mean by that, bro? Do you talk about the Georgia win? What do you think of the rumors that Meyer may go to Texas to replace Herman? I don't think Urban's going to be coaching anymore, guys. And I definitely don't think, honestly, if you want a next challenge for a guy who's done the SEC and the Big Ten, then yeah, Big 12, Texas. Obviously his name's going to be brought up. But, I really don't think he's going to be going back to be coaching. I really don't. But I didn't really think that he would take that Ohio State job. But he did. He's a great coach. And honestly, I would root for him at Texas. I would love to see Texas to be back officially. Not just people saying, we're back. We're back. No. I want y'all to actually shut up and prove it on the field that y'all are back. And, kind of hard when an open position at a top 5 school comes available. It's kind of hard when Urban Meyer's out there and his name not to be brought up. But do I think it will happen? No. But we'll see. I thought Tom Herman would do a little bit better than what he's been doing at Texas. Won't lie, Texas and OU both having 2 losses warms my heart. And Oklahoma State today, man, their defense. Watch out for their defense. I know it's a Big 12 team saying they got a defense. They got a defense. I don't think that they will survive the Big 12 schedule because they still got to face K-State. They still got to face Oklahoma, and they still got to face Texas. And, they kind of need to win out to be in the playoff because even with 1 loss, I don't see Oklahoma State getting it. I just don't. McElwain will always cry after a win that he should have lost. That's like how after every loss, Muschamp would blame his defense somehow instead of the offense for scoring, 9 points. He put it on his defense for giving up 10. And yeah, it's those kind of post-game pressers that really boiled my blood. And yeah. McElwain just didn't look like he cared, was my biggest takeaway from his he just didn't look like he really cared if we won or lost after the game. He just didn't, all right? Muschamp at least looked like he wanted to win every game. McElwain just selling it out, man. He just walking through the motions, saying the things he didn't look like he ever wanted to be the coach of the University of Florida. Muschamp looked like he wanted it. He just wasn't ready for it. McElwain didn't even look like he wanted to be there. He just wanted the payday. Anyways, back to the game at hand. Minnesota ball, 1st and 10. Michigan just had a 10-play, 77-yard drive. See how Minnesota responds with double tight ends. So silent in that stadium, you can hear a pin drop. I swear. Not used to that in college football yet. Nice 5-yard gain. That was a good cutback on that running back. Good vision. Second and 5. Still double tight ends. Look like you're going to run again. Checking at the line. Calling new play. 10 seconds. Barely get it off. Halfback pitch, left side. Tries to use his blockers. Gains a couple. It's be 3rd and short. Third and 4. A little bit more than short. Another call from the sideline. Minnesota likes doing that. They like lining up and then checking the sideline for a play. Good blitz pickup by the back. Not a great throw to the slanter in between the zone. 4th down. It's great blitz pickup. Now just cover one man. Now cover one man and linebacker played middle too. Yeah. Got to punt it. Not too good. I mean, you're down 11. They just had a 10-play drive, and you go 3 and out. Running a fake. Oh, he's going to be short. Oh, y'all just blew the game now. You just blew the game. The game's over. You're down 11, and now they're in field goal range to start with the ball. Y'all just blew the game, man. Saban is number 1. Duh. Who are the next 3 best head coaches? Active? Dabo, number 2. He's won 2 natties. Yeah, definitely Dabo. I'd say Darren O'Day, 3. Ohio State, solid coach. Yeah, well, that was my next 3, right? No, I think I'm still missing one. I like Oregon's coach. I do. I don't think he's top coach. Ed Orgeron, I know he won a title, but I'm chalking that title up to talent and his staff, not his head coaching ability. Dan's got to win more. Lincoln Riley's got to win more. Mac Brown's won a title, but that was ages ago. Urban Meyer ain't coaching unless I put him there. I put Kirby top 5. He ain't top 3 because he choked a natty away. Shoot, man. What, Saban? Saban, Dabo, Darren O'Day, and who would I have as number 4 if I have Kirby as 5? Who would I have as number 4? I mean, I guess Lincoln Riley because he has coached 2 Heisman quarterbacks. I guess. Yeah. I say Lincoln Riley. He's made the playoff a couple times, so I'll put Lincoln Riley. So I'll go Nick Saban, Dabo Swinney. Am I really putting Darren O'Day as number 3? I guess I am. Darren O'Day, number 3. Yeah, Lincoln Riley, number 4, and Kirby, number 5 would be my active head coach list right now. All right, Dan's going to win. He's got to win more. Mullen's got to win more. Oregon coach, he's got to win more. God, I keep forgetting his name. Top of my head. Yeah, Cristobal, Mario Cristobal. I think Cristobal's got to at least win his conference before I put him in. You know, I put him top 10 right now, but not top 5. Darren O'Day, Ohio State's head coach. I mean, you cannot look at the talent Ohio State's got. Like, they're going to be a playoff team this year. Like, shoot. Ohio State's always loaded. They're always winning the Big Ten. Ryan Day, my fault. Oh, that's a fumble. That is my fault. Ryan Day. I apologize. Honestly, it's been such a long time since I've seen Ohio State play football. I forgot their coach's full name. That's on me. Ryan Day, yeah. I put Ryan Day as number 3. Like, look at that team. The talent. Yo. They win the Big Ten every year. Like, Lincoln Riley wins the Big 12 every year. Nick Saban wins the SEC every year. Dabo Swinney wins the ACC every year. Like, yo, you got to put them in the conversation. It has to be touchdown, Michigan. 3rd and 2. And it's 35-17. This game's getting out of hand, man. Why did y'all fake punt? He's still a new head coach, but he keeps winning his conference every year. And it's not for lack of talent in that conference anymore. Because Michigan's a quality team. Penn State's a quality team. Minnesota's becoming a quality team over the last couple years. Like, the teams are getting back in the Big Ten. They aren't just all pushovers anymore. There's a couple quality teams in that Big Ten. And he keeps winning it every year with ease. You got to give credit where credit is due. That's like Lincoln Riley. You have no competition except for a Texas team that always flops. But he wins his conference every year. Got to give credit where credit is due. Justin Fields is a Heisman candidate this year, in case y'all forgot. So, like, Ohio State coach, I mentioned, Heisman candidate. Trevor Lawrence, coach, mentioned. Trevor Lawrence, Heisman candidate. Like, y'all. It's kind of hard for me to have Kirby as 5, but name a coach better than Kirby and you put a number 5. Like, I hate to put him in the top 5, but he can recruit. Like, yo, he can recruit. I mean, I definitely put Urban Meyer as probably number 2 or number 3, either right behind or ahead of Dabo Swinney if Urban Meyer were to be an active coach. but he's not an active head coach right now. Oh, man. Oh, this game's getting out of hand, everybody. Anyone have any inclination onto why Minnesota tried a fake punt after going 3-and-out when Michigan had momentum on their own 35-yard line when they needed like 6-8 yards? It's not even like it was a 4th and short. They didn't even throw it. They ran it. It was a run. And Michigan had like a punt block, like everyone on the line of scrimmage. Like, that was just dumb. It was not wise. I said I like PJ Fleck. I didn't say he was a great coach. I don't even put him in the top 10 conversation. I just love the man's personality. The row the boat. Yeah, the row the boat thing. It's brought Minnesota. It got him the job in Minnesota, and he's turned Minnesota from nothing to something. So he's not a bad coach. He's a good coach, but he ain't a great coach. Right now, he outcoached himself with that call. Remember where he was at before? Like, where he was at before? PJ Fleck. Where was he at before Minnesota? Western Michigan. Yeah, he had Western Michigan rolling before he got the job at Minnesota. Like, that guy can build a program. He's not the championship winner coach, but he's the program builder coach. That's for sure. I like that Minnesota's somewhat relevant in the Big Ten. It gives the Big Ten another team to care about. Man, I'm salty that Michigan's up this big right now. I really am. Like, Minnesota, kickoff return to the 9, a sack fumble return for a touchdown, a fake punt call. Salty about that, man. I'm not a Michigan Wolverines fan. Make that very clear. Throw that boat, man. Come on. Minute 4 left in this half. Halfback screen, completely sniffed out by the defense. Barely gets anything. Second half. Clock's rolling. 46 seconds. Snap. Throw a slant. I mean, that's going to be short of the sticks. Clock's still rolling. Guess we're just trying to go to halftime now. Michigan will call a timeout. Let's try to get the ball back. 3rd and 6. I appreciate the viewers watching this week. I know it's been 2 weeks, no Gators. And yes, it's Big Ten. We're SEC people. But hey, I appreciate the views, man. I really do. Smash that thumbs up if you haven't already. And, man, if you always want to contribute to the channel, I'm never going to say no, because any dollar that gets invested into this channel just goes right back into trying to give everyone a better viewing and sporting experience, honestly. I know I've only got one donation so far. That was week 1 this year. It was $2. Man, but hey, if you ever feel like adding some money to help this channel grow, then thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I just love doing this to interact with y'all, and because I love watching sports, and I think that I can add a little something to sports whenever it comes to the sporting experience due to my knowledge and a little bit of 20 plus years of watching the game and trying to break things down. So, I mean, I appreciate it, everyone. I do this for y'all. I do this for me. It's fun. I get entertainment out of it. But like I said, the support from you guys is what keeps me going, whether it's comments, whether it's likes, whether it's subscribes, whether it's actual dollars being contributed to the account. I appreciate it. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Gators coming back next week. Man, I cannot wait for the Gators to come back. Like, it feels like we're just in the middle of another off season right now. Like 3 full weeks, that's torture. At least we have some sort of football to keep us content. Anyways, that was a nice little pass from Minnesota. Yeah. Like, we got ball in midfield. Problem is Michigan intercepted it. Ball in midfield, Michigan ball right before the half. Way to go, Gophers. 5 wide set, 25 seconds. Throwing it. Oh, my gosh. That should have been picked. Terrible throw. Linebacker had his back to him the whole time, and the safety should have picked it, but he couldn't get there in time to put his hands on it. Oh, my goodness. That was a terrible, terrible throw. What are you doing throwing that, trying to get some points before halftime? God, that should have been a pick. 22 seconds left. Ball just across midfield. They need 15 yards for field goal. Escaping the pocket, rolling up, throwing deep to the end zone, overthrew his man. He had him. He had him. Great throw, gives you a touchdown there. It's the Golden Gophers, I know. I mean, they ain't too gold right now. More like the Bronze Gophers. Third and 10, Michigan. 14 seconds left. Like, they just need 10 yards for a field goal. They're trying to dagger it with an end zone shot. Third and 10, snap. Stepping up, halfback, dump off to get you your 10-ish yards. Going to call a timeout, kick a field goal with 7 seconds left. Ball around midfield. Good spot for your kicker. Texas has the 5th most talented team in the country. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. It's Texas. The recruiting ground there is just – it's amazing. I don't understand why Texas hasn't even been in championship talk since Vince Young was there. Or no, not since Vince Young. Since Colt McCoy was there. They haven't even been in championship consideration since Colt McCoy was there. That was Tebow, y'all. That was 2010. That was 2009. Like, there is no excuse why Florida and Texas should have been down for this long with how fertile of recruiting ground Texas and Florida both are. Honestly. I'm not surprised Texas is the top talent, one of the top talented teams, and they have 2 losses early in the year. Wow, Michigan decided to run another play. Because apparently that wasn't enough room for their kicker. Now they got 3 seconds. Took off 4. Got 7 yards. Took off 4 seconds. And now they have a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Instead of a 55-yard from midfield. So, we'll see. Snap, hold, kick. Oh my God, he missed it left. This kicker sucks. Dang, that kicker's terrible. Well, everybody. At this time, I'm going to take my 5-10 minute break, y'all. Got to eat. So, I'll be right back. Any questions, go ahead, leave them for me. I'll answer them when I get back. It's crack-a-lacking, everybody. I'm back. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Like, I can only be here in front. Like, I'm sorry, man. I'm hungry. I'm a human being. I've gotta use El Baño. You know what I mean? Like, I apologize for leaving. Any questions that y'all got, feel free to shoot them my way, man. Anything, whether it's about my channel, about the Gators, about college football, about the AP poll rankings, Heisman odds, go ahead, shoot away. I'm here throughout all of halftime. And since this is looking like a blowout, honestly, AMA, ask me anything for the rest of this game because we're going to need some filler content. Demetrius, what you got for me, man? The defensive tackle recruiting has been terrible, but we have to put players that, 260 in the trenches? What's that say? We have to put players that 260 in the trenches. Oh, they're 260 pounds in the trenches. I get you. What made them think that would work? I don't know. I would not say defensive tackle recruiting has been terrible. We got the number one defensive tackle in the land last year in Gervon Dexter. Has Dexter not produced the way we thought he would produce so far? Yes, but he is also still a true freshman. But that is a 5-star defensive tackle. So I would not say our defensive tackle recruiting's been terrible, but I will say this. I have seen a lot of ends switch to try to be the run stopper nose tackle and it not work. So for that sense, if that's what you mean by that, the fact that we don't have defensive tackle depth and Gervon Dexter's really been the only guy that we've gotten really to try to plug that issue of the fact of recruiting an actual defensive tackle, then I agree with you on that. We need to do better in that sense. But we did get Gervon Dexter, and obviously Dexter saw that he was needed. Otherwise, if you don't think you're needed, why are you going to go anywhere? Gervon Dexter stayed home in Florida because he saw that there is a void at DT. So we do need DT depth, but I think getting Gervon Dexter and the guy I mentioned, the dude who was in Auburn Lean earlier, I mentioned him now all trending towards Florida shows me that these defensive linemen out there see that the University of Florida needs help on the defensive line. And hopefully that means, to what you said, getting some big quality monsters, these run stuffers as nose tackle to help free up some of these dudes flying off the end, like our backs and our safeties and our, people like Brenton Cox and Jeremiah Moon that we think are underproducing. But, they may be getting double teamed more than we're actually seeing because we're getting taken care of on the line. So our best guys are being double teamed. You need to help out your best guys. Otherwise, your best dudes are going to be double teamed and they're going to become ineffective. So, yeah, by that sense, I agree. We need to do a better job at recruiting that depth-wise and to stop just trying to move these left and right ends to come in to play nose tackle because, yeah, we need bigger bodies there, man. I agree with you on that sense. I can snack during the I know I can, J-Jobs. I just try not to do it on channel. That's why I just got my energy drinks here. Got to keep myself hydrated, we got to all drink liquid to survive and eat. But, man, I'm still not used to that. Like an empty stadium. There may be 100 people in that crowd. Maybe. Why did they not fill it to 10, 15% capacity? Minnesota, what's up, bro? Why not, man? It's opening week. Y'all been waiting for Big Ten football, haven't you? Where's your fans? Man, things are just different in the SEC, all right? You got A&M probably overpacked their dang stadium, and then you got Big Ten football that don't even want people in their stadium, man. And football just means more in the SEC. Just means more, man. That's why you don't see a Big Ten YouTube channel where they stream games for the SEC. You see an SEC fan streaming Big Ten games when his team's not playing. Yes, sir. This is 2020. When can you guarantee us a natty? What year? What year do I think? Oh. Well, that ultimately leaves the question to, do I think Dan Mullen is the coach to win us a national championship? That answer is yes. When? Do I have to pick a specific year, or can I give you a time frame? No, I'll try to give you a year. I honestly, at the beginning of the year, I would have thought this is the year, but I would have thought this is the year because we have senior secondary and just a loaded offense with senior quarterback. Like, I would have thought this is the year. So I do not think next year will be the year because I think Trask will leave and it'll be Emery's first year. And obviously the offense ain't going to be where it's at this year, next year. So 2021, no. This year, there's still hope, but probably not. Just being realistic, probably not. We don't have the defense this year. 2022, when Emery has a full year as a QB, will Emery still be the QB or will it be Anthony Richardson time? Because if Emery ain't the guy and AR-15 comes in and gets some playing time next year, then I will have very high hopes for 2022. But if Emory Jones is the quarterback for all of next year, and then Richardson beats him out for 2022, I won't even think 2022 because that wants to be a first-year quarterback. I'm probably thinking 2023. And what? That's the year we have the home and home with Miami, right? As I said, 23. Uh, 24 and 25. So honestly, I think 2023 or 2024 will be our year. I'm going to say 23. All right, I'm going to say 3 years. 3 years we get a championship. You want a prediction? I say in 2023, here's a hot take. 2023, your national championship will be the University of Florida Gators. 3 years, y'all. 3 years, my prediction. Of course, it's KJ3. Of course, it's 3 years. Tim Tebow fan 08, what's up? You are my man for having that name as your channel, Tim Tebow fan. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Since you're new to the channel, hit that thumbs up, man. We do this every week for Gator Games. Every week. Demetrius thinks 2 years. Jay Giles, I say 3, man. 2023. Book it. So I think either Emory Jones will be a senior or Anthony Richard will be a junior with already a year under his belt. Or a sophomore, depending on – it'll probably be a sophomore considering this free year of eligibility. So, yeah, 2023. 2023. Woo! In 3 years, I could either be very right or very, very wrong. But I'm saying 2023 if you want me to pin down one specific year. But I say within the next 5. The window is within the next 5 in my eyes, but I will pick 2023 to be the year. All right. So at that time, Gervon Dexter, if he hasn't gone pro, will be the leader on that defensive line. We should have all the other concerns addressed. We should have a better defensive coordinator. We should have a little bit better recruiting and finally getting the 5 stars instead of these 3 4s. We should be getting the 4 5s. Yeah, in 3 years, we should be there. In 3 years. Because that would give Mullen 5 6 years. And that's a full entire recruiting class. And you know, that's a couple full recruiting classes. So, yeah. And we finally got kickoff again. Minnesota returns kickoff to about 20, 25-yard line. Let's go! Football back in the second half. Big Ten. I think 2020, I think 2017 was the year, but we lost to like everyone. Thought 2017? 17. Really? With McElwain? With McElwain? You really thought McElwain was the dude to take us to a championship? I didn't. Yeah, we beat Georgia that year, but man, I had no national. I thought 2012 was more of our year than 2017. No, I don't think 2017 we had a national championship hopes. Not with that coach. And if you were here in the first half, you got my bit on McElwain and how much I do not like that guy. So let's not go back there. But no, I do not think Jim McElwain was a coach to win us a natty. For more reasons than I've already explained. Plain and simple, he just didn't care about the job. Not as much as a guy like Dan Mullen. Okay? You need to care about winning to want to win a national championship, all right? You need to care about winning to want to win a natty. Like, McElwain didn't care about winning at Florida. He was just here for a check. And to hunt sharks. 3rd and 3 for Minnesota. Let's go football. Oh, they may not get it off. 2-1. Barely got the snap off. There's a run. I think they got the first down. Run right side. How many more years will Nick Saban coach? I mean, shoot. Bobby Bowden and Joe Paterno coached until they were 90-something. So, honestly, I can see him doing it another 15 years if he wants. Realistically, probably within the next 12 years he retires. But I definitely don't see it happening within the next 6. He's here for a while, y'all. Ain't going anywhere. Greatest coach of all time for college football. Ooh, man. Once again, 97 just blew up that play. This offensive line for Minnesota is getting destroyed in the trenches. 2nd and 10. You're lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. Second and 10, double tight ends. Got to be throwing it here. Yep, play action. Boom. Oh, good throw. That was a good throw. Man, the corner had outside, so you had to fit it in between. That's not an easy. He's rolling right, and he's got to stop and throw across his body. That was a tough throw right there. Good pass, good catch, first down. First and 10. Ball cross 50 now. Come on, Gophers. If you need to stay in this game, you need a touchdown here. There you go. Run. Hey! Nice 7-8 yard run on first down. Wide open hole, to be honest. Will Kyle Pitts be a first rounder? Yes. Yes. He'll be a top 10 pick. He will be a top 10 pick. Okay? He's that good. What do you think of Dabo Swinney NFL rumors? I don't think he'll leave. I don't think he wants to go to the NFL. Spreads don't work that well in the NFL as like they do in college. And with Dabo, the culture that he has is it's similar to Mullen in the fact where it's family first, but with Dabo, it's family and religion. It's family and God. But you can't get grown men to buy into that philosophy when they've been through so many different coordinators, coaches, head coaches, organizations. Bro, it's harder to get those guys to buy in than it is 17, 18, 19, 20-year-olds to buy in. So, no, I don't think Dabo will go to the NFL. If he does, then, man, will that leave a big void in college football, especially for Clemson. But, no, I don't think Dabo's going anywhere. If he does, it will shock me. But I think he's staying put. I think Clemson's going to pay him whatever they have to keep him there. I mean, Clemson wasn't anything before Dabo got there. Anyways, Minnesota's got 2nd and 10 in field goal range now. Oh my gosh. Nice move. Nice move. He's inside the 10. Man, a slant route. He put the stop and go to the outside. Nice yards after catch. First and goal, Gophers. First and goal from the 9. Handoff up the middle. Gains to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. Clemson versus Florida this year for a national championship? No. We don't have the defense this year. Next year, we won't have the offense. I don't think we'll make the Natty this year or next year. 2023, man. 2023. 3 years. Second and goal. Let's go. Double tight end. Run up the middle. And he got it. Touchdown, Gophers. Oh, my goodness. We may have a game if we come up with a defensive stop here. It will be another 11-point game. Right now, 12. Versus who? I mean, it's Ohio State, Clemson. I don't think we will face Alabama and Natty only because we got to face them in the West. And we got to go through them there. I mean, Ohio State, Oregon, Clemson, Bama. Just depends on who gets through the playoff, honestly. But any of the marquee 5, Oregon, Ohio State, Alabama, Clemson, Notre Dame or Georgia, like for your 5th, 6th. Florida, 7. Notre Dame, Florida, Georgia, battling for 5, 6. As your 6 programs, I expect to be there. Maybe Oklahoma instead of Notre Dame or Georgia. I don't know. Maybe a Big 12 team. But yeah, definitely. Clemson's going to be there. Bama's going to be there. They're not going anywhere. Anyone think those teams are going anywhere? They're wrong. Georgia, if they keep recruiting the way they do, they're not going to go anywhere. I thought they were going to drop off after the first half of their game this year. But, man, their offense is complementing their defense. That's all we need our defense to do for our offense. But that's what Georgia's offense is doing to their defense. They're complementing them, which means they're doing what they need to do in order for their defense to be stellar and them to win games that they should win because they're just more talented. So, MD 22, I wish. End of the year, I hope Grantham's gone. Gosh, I hope he's gone. But honestly, can't fire him mid-season. As much as you dislike a coach, if you're you got an offense as good as this, you'll continue with the defensive coordinator until year's end. Like, we're not going to fire Grantham midseason. It's going to be the end of the year thing. Excuse me. I cannot wait till next week either, Jacob. Oh, my goodness. 3 weeks in between games. It's like another whole off season, little mini torture. Have no Gators, but hey. I said, don't be saying fire Dan Mullen, man. Those are some fighting words on this channel, all right? Dan's the man. Don't be hating on Dan Mullen now. You can hate on Todd Grantham all you want. I'm officially off the Todd Grantham train. I hopped off that after the A&M game. That was the last straw. The A&M game was the last straw, and it was the fact that we saw no improvement over 3 weeks, and we lost the game because of him. We lost another game because of him. So, I mean, that was the last straw with me. But, yeah, LSU at the end of the year now. We'll see if LSU is good or bad. I mean, honestly, I was looking forward to playing LSU now, today. You know, like, I was looking forward to LSU being a little earlier in the year because they still had a little stuff to figure out. But LSU is going to know who they are at season's end, and that's not good for a team that didn't know who they were at the beginning of the year to know who they are at the end of the year and to move that game. So, like, that game worries me a little bit. Tennessee game doesn't really worry me that much anymore. Anyways, Golden Gophers down 11, 35-24. Kicking the ball back off to Michigan. So apparently, fumble. Wolverines got it back. Apparently, I learned at halftime that Minnesota's without their kicker, punter, so that's why they keep doing these little pooch kits. And yeah, that's bad. Don't even have your kicker week 1 this late in the year? What, do you opt out? Anyways, Michigan gets the ball, 32-yard line. Need to stop here to keep this a game, Minnesota. Come on. Play action, roll out right. He's got a man. Oh, wow. Okay, so the quarterback should have thrown to the deeper dude on the out route. Didn't. He threw it to the shorter guy on the under route, deflected by the linebacker, but it was deflected and literally went right over the linebacker's head to where it hit the guy still in stride for a gain. That's just luck. He made a wrong throw and was rewarded for it. 1st and 10 off that. I formation left. Another tight end. They're running it here. Gain of 3, 4. A lot of aggressive predictions. Hey, hot takes are hot takes for a reason down the road, all right? You got to be bold sometimes when you are making sport predictions. So, yeah, I'm making some hot calls. 2nd and 6, Michigan, double tight end right, and play action, roll out left, little dump off, and probably got the first down. What do I think about Megan Mullen kissing players on the cheek? Get over it, everyone. Worry about your own people. Worry about your own problems. If I want to see my coach's wife care about the players, okay, that's her way of showing she cares. All right, is she kissing them on the lips? No. Is Dan Mullen okay with it? Yes, I'm fine with it. Moving on. Quarterback run. Man, Michigan's just driving the field. Come on, Minnesota, do something. Michigan leader now. Michigan's kicking butt right now. They're up 11 and driving. Tebow fan awake. Exactly, Jacob the Kid. Megan Mullen is a strong Christian woman who cares about her husband's players. Like, yo, she cares about the kids that come to the university that put their trust in her husband. Like, what's the deal? I see it as a great thing. I see it as, I'm glad someone actually gives a crap that's a mother figure to these kids, because a lot of these kids don't have strong parental figures at home because they come from bad backgrounds. So more power to you, Mrs. Mullen. Honestly, I never saw a problem with it. The first time I saw it, I'm like, yeah, that's cool. 1st and 10 again. Yeah, ball to 30 now. Still double tight ends to the right. Can y'all stop the run? This is the play act. Oh, man. Touch. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. I cannot believe he dropped that touchdown pass. Yo, Michigan is running, play action, killing them right now. Oh, my gosh. Minnesota's confused on defense. This tight end completely drops a touchdown. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Oh, he caught it and then tried doing that and just it went through his hands. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, hate to see that. Double tight end right again. Play action. Hitting the tight end, rolling out left again. That's literally done 3 of those plays this drive. Come on. It's 1st and goal, Minnesota. You guys are terrible right now. I mean, Georgia's going to keep recruiting the way they recruit. Pay everyone, get the 5 stars. Pay everyone, get the 5 stars. And hopefully the talent wins the title. Hopefully the talent wins you some hardware. Pay everyone, get some 5 stars. Pay everyone, get some 5 stars. And let the talent do the work themselves. Because Kirby Smart, not a great X's and O's coach. Can recruit, though, not a great X's and O's coach. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Double tight end right again. Quarterback power right. Touchdown. Michigan just playing bully ball right now. Man, that was a grounded out Big Ten football drive right there. Play action, power run, play action, pass, run, play action, pass, run, play action, pass, run. Bro, they had them confused the whole drive. Did I see the World Series? No, I'm an Atlanta Braves fan, and I will not get over the fact that we blew a 3-1 series lead. Okay? I'm not watching the World Series. The way I see it, baseball ended in the NLCS Game 7, all right? I could care less about the World Series right now. And I'm a baseball fan. I'm just Atlanta Braves heartbroken, all right? 3-1 series lead. Only in Atlanta, man. Literally. Like Georgia, Falcons, Braves. What's up with y'all? Yes, I'm an Atlanta Braves fan and a Boston Red Sox fan. Mom grew up in New England. Dad grew up in the South, and the Braves were the only baseball team growing up. So, yeah, TBS is the reason why I'm a Braves fan, because they were always on TV. And also, Maddox, Glavine, and Schmaltz were amazing. And Chipper Jones and Andrew Jones were my boys growing up. So, yeah. Said Tennessee is going to Tennessee. Tebow 8. That's my phrase on this channel. Tennessee is going to Tennessee, okay? Met any coaches? No, I wish. I would love to. I would love to. My buddy works at the Ritz-Carlton to where the SEC holds their annual meetings all the time. So literally he's seen all the coaches, Tebow, Corso, Herb Street. Like, yo, he's seen them all. He's the chef there. So he sends me, yo, guess who I saw today? Messages all the time. So no, I haven't personally met any. Honestly, it'd be a dream of mine to get a picture with Dan Mullen. I have gotten a selfie with Tim Tebow when I went to the Florida-Georgia game a couple years ago when SEC Nation and College Game Day were in-house. And, yeah, that was a bucket list selfie with Tebow. So, no, I haven't met any coaches, though. Would love to. And if any of y'all can help me out with that, be greatly appreciated. Georgia fans are the worst, man. It's like I told everyone else. I'm literally a best man in a Georgia Bulldog wedding in Georgia, like a week and a half after the Georgia-Florida game this year. So, yeah, I need Florida to win that game. I'm the best man. The bride and groom are Bulldogs. And kickoff, not even returns to the 20, man. Just take a fair catch. Gets you to the 25-yard line. God. Minnesota can't do anything right now. I mean, it's like I said about Megan Mullen. Like, anyone's got a problem with that, get a life, honestly. Worry about your own problem. Mind your own parenting is the phrase I use. Because literally, like, she's being the parent of the kids, being the mom, Mrs. head coach, that's being a parent. Mind your own parenting, honestly. All right. Come on, Minnesota. You're going to run the ball, bounce it outside. Oh, you got some yards. There you go. First down. Get to the 40, 42-yard line. Hey, good job, go first. 2 has a 3-score game. Live near Atlanta. Let's see, about 20% of Florida fans. Yeah, that's about right. I went to college I went to high school my freshman, sophomore year in Tennessee. And, yeah, I was the only Gator fan. And that was in 2006. Hell, I was happy. 24-42. Come on, Gophers. Take the play action. Throwing deep. Got him, man. Oh, that's P.I. And he caught it. What a grab, boy. I swear they did. I swear they scheduled it in November because the Florida-Georgia game is supposed to be Halloween weekend. I know they did, too. Like, I swear that had to have been a clause whenever they're like, we got to pick the date. Oh, I need Florida to win that game so badly. Oh, my gosh. Y'all have no idea. I will be under so much torment. Come on, run for 5 yards. Yeah, it's still the third quarter. You got a chance. You just need your defense to do something, Minnesota. You're driving the ball. Glad I picked the over in this game. I think we already reached it. Georgia lost to Bama, but you know what? Everyone's going to lose to Bama this year. All right. We're probably going to lose to Bama if we win these. 2nd and 7. Ball in the red zone. Another handoff. All right, this will be 3rd and short. I might be disinvited from the wedding. I can't. I'm the best man. I got to give a toast. I'm best man. I can't. I got to go, man. I got to face the music regardless. That's why I need my Gators to win. 3rd and 2. Oh, first and goal, Gophers. Another run up the middle. Oh, come. Do I think Trey Burton was a better athlete than Percy? There's no better athlete than Percy. I debated my friend over who is the better athlete, Percy or Reggie Bush, this week. Okay, like Percy Harvin is probably one of the best athletes to ever be in a college uniform. That guy's first step was second to none. All right. His agility, off the charts. There's no comparison. There's no comparison to a Percy Harvin. Was Trey Burton good? Yeah. Was Trey Burton athletic? Yeah. Was he Percy Harvin? No. Is Kadarius Toney Percy Harvin? No. There is no other Percy Harvin but Percy Harvin. Okay? So, no. Trey Burton was not better than Percy. Percy was Percy. All right? He's on a level of his own. Only reason why he's not in our Hall of Fame is because he didn't make a first-team All-American. And he only didn't do that because we had Tim Tebow. Oh, man. Tackled in the backfield for a loss. This will be 3rd and goal from the 4. The Nittany Lions did lose, and I will tell you what. The beginning of this stream, if you go back to it, I was watching the end of that game and went over it. But I will recap in a sec after this touchdown to the commercial break. 3rd and goal from the 4. Double tight end left. Back throwing, looking right, end zone. No pass interference called. Incomplete. Good defense. Man, disappointing. Please don't kick a field goal. You're on the 4-yard line. If you went for a fake punt earlier, you go for it right now. Come on, PJ. Roundabout. 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 Come on, guys. Double tight end. Same formation. Okay. Snap, throwing again. Same play. Just going to scramble. Found a man. Oh, he overthrew him. He overthrew his running back. They called the same play. That was the exact same play. And it was defended well again. And they tried improvising. Halfback tried finding a spot. Halfback found a good open spot, but the quarterback just overthrew him, man. This game, all but over now. Yeah. Penn State lost. Want to know how Penn State lost? They foolishly scored a touchdown, went up 1 when they could have just ran the clock out. Why was that foolish? They went up 8. They gave who'd they play? I don't even remember the team they played, man. Like, yo. I literally have to look it up. I'm sorry. I don't want to get the team wrong. All right? Big Ten, man. Y'all are a joke. Indiana. Okay, so why was that a mistake? Indiana gets the ball back, down 8. Down 8 with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. What's Indiana do? They drive the field, get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, tie the game up. Remember I said Penn State just couldn't need the ball 1 by 1? Nah. Tie game now. Penn State chucks it deep. Get the kickoff. Penn State chucks it deep. Attempts like a 55-yard field goal. Miss. Goes into overtime. Both teams score, but Indiana decides to go for a 2-point conversion. And on the 2-point conversion, their quarterback bootlegs to the left, runs it and absolutely makes one of the best diving goal line plays I've seen a quarterback ever make, and extending his body with his left hand, because he was a left-handed quarterback, extending his body and literally barely not being down before the ball hits the pylon. 2-point conversion, good. Indiana steals it from the Nittany Lions. Penn State's fault. Remember, I said they were up 1 and could have just ran the clock out, but they wanted to score a touchdown to go up 8. Thing I never understand, if you're a coach and you're down and you're up 1 and you score a field goal, no, you're up 1 and you score a touchdown. You're up 7, and now you have a chance to either go up 8 or 9. Why not use a 2-point conversion to try to go up 9 instead of just going up 8? You have the chance to make it a you have a chance to make it a 2-score game, and instead you settle for having to make them having a 1-score game and making a 2-point conversion. Like, I don't get that as a coach. Penn State blew that game. They blew it. Sorry if I rambled a little bit, but man, I was just that by what Penn State did at the end of that game. Like, they blew it. They blew it. Are you kidding me? Like, really? Like, really? This game is, wow. Giant Michigan run on their own 4-yard line. They just bounce it right side, stiff arms the safety, and turns on the Jets. It's caught past midfield. Ball's at the 30-yard line from the 4. This game's over. But yeah, Penn State blew that game. They blew it. They blew it. I mean, hey, if we jump in the polls. That's fine. I really don't care where we're ranked in the polls. We control our own destiny. Win out. All right? It don't matter where we're at in the polls. Win out. So, well, this will be the last play of the third quarter coming up. You just watched the video? Yeah. Penn State choked it, didn't they? Another Michigan first down. Bring the end of the third quarter. Scores 42-24. 4-2-2-4. Oh, J-Jobs, don't worry. I've already gotten the approval from the bride and groom that the Florida-Georgia rivalry will be in my wedding toast. Whether or not Florida wins, Florida loses, the Florida-Georgia rivalry will be in my wedding toast. I've already gotten that approval. But, yeah, it's just a matter on how many jabs I can fit in. If we win, we got to win, though, because we haven't won in 3 years. Last time we won was McElwain. Don't get me started on him. Tavon Austin is the only guy you compare to Percy Harvin. I mean, that's fair-ish, but it's still not even a comparison, man. Percy is his own. There's no comparing Percy Harvin. There isn't. I haven't seen anyone talent-wise be able to do what he can do and to be as fast as he was. There's no comparison. Tavon Austin's that's fair. That's fair to try to compare him to Percy, but there's just no comparing. Tavon Austin was smaller, too. Wasn't he like 5'8", 5'9"? Percy was like 6'2", I want to say. So Percy was a bigger dude and can do it faster than Tavon Austin. I mean, that should tell you enough. It's a Big Ten game, not an SEC game. You have to lower your expectations. Comment of the day, J Jobs. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? That's the comment of the stream, man. I love that. Oh, I wish I could like put a love emoji by that. I would. That's my favorite comment of the stream. It's the Big Ten, man. It's not the SEC. You just got to lower your expectations a little bit. That's perfect, bro. That's perfect. I'm going to use that from now on, if you don't mind. I hope you don't. Man, that's awesome. You're back. What's up? Thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. I know this game's getting out of hand, but I appreciate y'all sticking around, man, talking some football. When Florida wins during the toast, tell them you thought your wingman Steve Spurrier. Oh, like that. Tell him you brought your wingman Steve Spurrier with the game balls for his 11 wins over Georgia. Oh, man. I like that. J Jobs, you're my boy, man. You come in clutch with the comments today. Use it. I will, man. It's the Big Ten. It ain't the SEC. You just got to lower your expectations. 2nd and 3, beginning of the 4th quarter. And it's 1st and goal on the RPO slant. This game's just, it's like there's no crowd, and it's an absolute blowout. I'm glad you guys are here with me, man. We're having fun. Guys and gals. When I say guys, it's a unisex term. Well, that's a rundown to the 5-yard line. And the only thing exciting about NFL is fantasy football. So, yeah. I mean, we may as well go over. Y'all mind if I go over my fantasy lineup? All right? I mean, like, shoot, we got some filler time, right? Y'all want to hear what I got on my fantasy team? I drafted Michael Thomas in the 1st round, and boy, oh boy, am I upset about that. Could have had Alvin Kamara, but no, I decided to take Michael Thomas. Dude's only played in 1 game so far. Touchdown, Michigan. Tennessee fans got a live stream too. Hey, you know what? Is it Volunteer Roadshow? I actually like that dude. I know he does some streams every now and then, but I've yet to find someone who does it kind of like me. Really? Like, I've seen NFL people do it, but they ain't got like the setup. They ain't got a little TV. Like, is there anyone out there that doesn't like KJ3? If not, spread the word, y'all, so we can grow. And always, if you think you have an idea that can help improve this channel, let me know, man. We a community here. We're all a community. We all want the same thing, to watch sports with a bunch of people. So the more people that watch, the more fun and the more comments we get, and the more entertaining the video turns out to be. So, share the video with your friends. Let them know. Gators are back after 3 weeks. Have them tune in next week, man. Tell your friends. Share, like, subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you use on social media, man. Snapchat, it don't matter. Tell people about me. Help get the word out, y'all. Dodgers, Rays. I mean, I'm from Florida, so the Dodgers beat the Braves. I'm a Red Sox fan. Mookie Betts got traded, so yeah, I'm not rooting for the Dodgers. I hope the Rays win, but I ain't watching. If there's a Game 7, I might tune in. Honestly, it's not even a stretch of me saying I might. If it's like midweek and there's no football, I'll probably watch a couple innings. I'm that out of baseball this year. Like, ugh. These are my boys, guys. Red Sox and the Braves. They took Mookie Betts from me, and Mookie beat Atlanta. I don't care about baseball anymore this year. What other games are on TV right now? Let's see. Well, Virginia, Miami is 7-13. Miami's up. Late in the third quarter there, so that's a low-scoring game. Cincinnati, SMU, another game I had on my poll. That is 14-7, 2 minutes left in the second. SMU's driving. Y'all wanted this game, though. Yeah, the other games out of my poll, North Carolina, NC State, Sam Howell did his thing. And, yeah, I really like Jay Bateman and Tommy Thigpen as co-defensive coordinators for Carolina. I just do. Other game I had on my poll was the Big 12 matchup, man. Oklahoma State versus Iowa State. That ended up being 24-21. So, y'all, why did you pick the blowout, man? This is on you guys. This is on the fans. We're watching the blowout. Every other game except for Carolina, NC State was close so far. Come on, guys. You got to do me like that. Northwestern is hanging 43 on Maryland. Big Ten is tough. Yep, they sure are, man. What a tough conference is Big Ten. Oh, my gosh. Is baseball my second favorite sport? I mean, no, I'd say basketball than baseball. Honestly, I watch more basketball than I do baseball. But basketball, I don't have a team except for Hometown Magic. I don't really have a team, man. I follow ex-Gators, and then my dad graduated from Duke, so I am also a basketball Duke Blue Devil fan. I've explained it many times on this channel. If you just don't get it by now, you just don't get it. I would have been named Christian if Christian Laettner didn't flop in the 1990 National Championship game. Why? Because I was in attendance in that game, in my mom's stomach. Okay? So, yeah. If Christian Laettner wouldn't have had a good game, I would be CJ3, not KJ3. So, thank you, Christian Laettner, for not having a great game in 1990 National Championship game. Duke still holds the record for biggest blowout loss in a national championship game in NCAA tournament history for that game. But yes, I follow my Gators and Blue Devils in the NBA. Don't really have a team except for Orlando. MLB, it's the Red Sox, Braves, because my mom grew up Red Sox fan, dad grew up Braves fan, passed down to me. Grew up also Gator football fan, Duke basketball fan. And those are about the teams that I like playing to. Honestly, those are about my four teams. Florida football, Florida basketball too. So that's Florida, University of Florida athletics, Duke basketball, Atlanta Braves, Boston Red Sox, and former Gators and Blue Devils are the professionals I care about. Don't really have an NFL team either. I really don't, because I'm more about that college football life. If you grow up in Florida, you're either a college fan or an NFL fan. There's no both. You love one or you can stand the other, all right? 3rd and 8. Come on. Row that boat. Oh, hit as he threw. Made a move. Got the first down. Good throw by the quarterback. Nice tough throw. Who do I support in college baseball? Obviously the Gators, man. Yo, we're one of the only universities to win a natty in basketball, football, and baseball. You best believe I was going crazy when we won it in what, 2016, I want to say, baseball? Yeah, I was going crazy that year. Ooh, as I am cloud nine bragging because there wasn't anything to brag about football-wise. Or basketball. Billy left by then. Like, shoot. I did pick Minnesota to win, man. I'm sorry. I was rowing that boat with PJ Fleck, but yeah, those khakis came to play. John Harbaugh and his khakis, man. They actually showed up today. So, yeah, I picked Minnesota, but I picked the over. So I was wrong on the line, but I was right in the over-under. I'll take it. Going 1-1, yo. Not much else you can do. I actually have every single game that I decided today. So, yeah. I have a final I usually keep track of that every week. Cincinnati, SMU. I picked the over, and I picked SMU to cover 2.5. I picked UNC in the over, and UNC was 16-point favorites. I picked Oklahoma State and the over, and Oklahoma State won by 3, and the line was 3, so that was even, so I didn't win or lose on that. And what was the other ranked matchup? Oh, it's this one. So I was wrong about this one. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like going over the over-unders and the spreads every week. I'm planning on – honestly, I want to be doing it every week. I plan on actually uploading videos of, top 25 every week. Now that the fact that Big Ten and, Pac-12 is going to be coming back, I want to be editing a video and doing that and releasing that on Thursdays. Honestly, that's what I want to be doing every Thursday is my top 25 over, under, and line predictions just because I do that anyways. So that's something, honestly, if you want to see it, let me know. If that's something you're interested in. It's just a little fun that me and my brother like to do. We're competitive people growing up, always have been. And that's just something I get enjoyment out of, and I may bring it to this YouTube channel. So hopefully you guys can start judging me and seeing on how well I am on predicting the line. And then, yeah, man, maybe I might start making some Vegas bets. Like if I'm good enough, we'll see. Only way to see is to track your stats. And the only way to get good criticism is constructive criticism from my fans. Florida, 75% college football fans, 25% NFL fans. Accurate or not? So accurate, you have no idea. So accurate. It may be even more than 75-25. It may be more like an 80-20. And if you're outside of Jacksonville, Tampa, and Miami, then it's more like an 85-15, honestly. But if you're within Jacksonville, Tampa, Miami, it's probably more like a 70-30. But still, everyone is a college football fan, okay? Like, everyone is a college football fan. It's only the people that moved from the north to the south that are the NFL fans, all right? The people that grew up in the south are college football fans. 2nd and 7. Come on, PJ Fleck. This game's out of hand. Can we just, keep it respectable now? Keep it entertaining? But yeah, I would say on average for the state of Florida, 75-25 is a pretty good margin. And that's crazy considering there are three NFL teams in the state. And not to mention West Florida, you got New Orleans right there. Like, West Florida, the Panhandle, when it ends, you're basically in Saints territory there. And you still got, and that's where Florida State fans are, you know? Like, that's Alabama, Florida State territory is the Panhandle. Honestly, like, and that's Saints area. Like, it's crazy. In Georgia, I will say you're basically a Falcons and a Bulldogs fan in Georgia. Any Bulldogs fan I ran across is an Atlanta Falcons fan too. Like, Atlanta, they love their NFL as much as they love their college, but Florida is just different, man. It's only the people that move out of state into state that are really the NFL fans. Or with the northern roots. At least that I've come across. Or the people that live in the towns for their cities. Jacksonville, Tampa, Miami. Alabama does have zero pro teams. I mean, that's why it's college football state. You're either an Alabama or an Auburn fan. No ifs, ands, or buts. You're one or the other in that state, okay? You're one or the other in that state. It's like Mississippi. You're either an Ole Miss, Mississippi State, an Alabama or an Ole Miss, an Alabama or an Auburn fan in Mississippi. Like, honestly. Or you're probably an Atlanta Falcons fan because the Mississippi teams are bad. Or a Saints fan. Like, in Tennessee, you're most likely a Titans fan or a Volunteers fan. You know, it's one or the other. Or both. Like, it's not many options. Not many. That's why the whole entire South are Atlanta Braves fan. That's why I grew up in Central Florida and I'm an Atlanta Braves fan because that was the only baseball team in the South growing up for, you know, my parents. It wasn't until the 80s, 90s that the Rays and the Marlins decided to have a baseball team. It was just the Braves. Where's the nearest team in the South that isn't the Miami Marlins or the Tampa Bay Rays? It's the Braves in Texas? Like, you got to go a ways to find another baseball team if it's not for the Rays Marlins. It's the Braves, man. It's the South's capital. No, I am not forgetting about Vanderbilt fans in Tennessee. Find me a Vanderbilt fan in Tennessee, okay? That's even in Nashville. Once again, you're either a Titans fan or you're a Vols fan because the Vanderbilt fans are Titans fans because Vanderbilt's bad. That's Nashville, y'all. I'm not forgetting about the Vanderbilt fans. I'm not. I went to high school an hour away from Nashville. I know this. That basically is Tennessee, man. Like, Tennessee, you are a Vols fan, and you're a Vols fan, and you follow the Titans as well, or you're just a Vols fan, or you're a Titans fan. Like, there's no Vanderbilt fans. I'm sorry, they're Vanderbilt alums, but there are no Vanderbilt fans. Get out of here. Those fans care more about another team whenever they show up to Vanderbilt games, all right? And if they don't, then I'm sorry for their standards on football. Man, those are diehards. Vandy is a private university. Yes, it is. A very, very high academic private university. It is a very top academic program. But man, is their football program terrible. And I've been to that stadium too. That stadium is very small. I've been to Vanderbilt Stadium, been to Tennessee Stadium, been to Florida State, been to Miami, been to the Citrus Bowl countless times, been to the Swamp, I don't even know how many times. Been to the Georgia Dome, the old Georgia Dome, haven't been to the new Mercedes-Benz Dome. Been to the Louisiana Superdome, watched the Gators. Yeah. I've been to Kentucky. I've gone up there. I want to make it a College Station. I really do. Yeah, haven't been to any of the Alabamas. Haven't been to LSU. I want to go to LSU. I heard that is the worst road atmosphere for a Gator fan is at LSU. So, but yeah, I've been to probably a third of the SEC stadiums. Been to Vanderbilt, Kentucky, Tennessee, Florida. Yeah, I've been to a third. That's my bucket list is go to them all. Watch Florida play in all of them. It's gonna be hard for Georgia, so we never play there. Other than the Swamp, what's the best stadium I have visited? College-wise, Neyland. Neyland Stadium was pretty darn cool in Tennessee, in Knoxville. That crowd got loud. And I'll tell you what, those stairs, I was in the upper deck, end zone side, behind the end zone. And I'll tell you what, those upper decks, there is not much walking room because literally like the seats are stacked on top of each other. Like that stadium got loud. And I've been to Doak. I've been to, like I said, the major stadiums I've been to, the Swamp, Doak Campbell, Neyland Stadium are the three biggest college stadiums I've been to. And man, outside of the Swamp, because of course I'm going to put the Swamp as number one always, Neyland Stadium was a really cool stadium to go to, man. The fans weren't even that bad, but it was cool because that is one of only 3 stadiums, college football stadiums, not including Jacksonville for the Florida-Georgia game. That's only one of 3 stadiums that you can sailgate at, which means you can bring a boat up and tailgate at. The only other stadiums being Baylor and Washington. And Neyland Stadium, having that and seeing boats coming up right by the river, right by the stadium, yeah, that's cool. It's a cool atmosphere. If you haven't been to Neyland, go. It's worth it. The fans weren't even that terrible. And that was back in 06. Like, that was 14 years ago. They beat us once since then. So, like, go there now. The crowd won't even be that hostile anymore. It's a cool place to visit. It's a nice little win, But NFL stadiums, I've been to, like I said, the old Georgia Dome, Mercedes-Benz Superdome, Hard Rock, and Citrus Bowl. And I got to give the nod to the Louisiana Superdome. All right, that is just walking up to that thing and being right in the middle of town, Bourbon Street, getting drunk Bourbon Street right before after. Like, it's cool. It's the Sugar Bowl. Yeah, Mercedes-Benz Superdome, my favorite NFL stadium. Neyland Stadium, my favorite college stadium outside of the Swamp. But honestly, Kentucky wasn't that bad either. That was in 2006 when I went to go visit. But Kentucky Stadium wasn't too bad either. That was before they did renovations. So, man, did I hate the stupid war chant thing when I visited Doak. Also in 2006. I can tell you what, I visited Kentucky, Tennessee, and Florida State, all in 06. And man, that war chant is so annoying. That Rocky Top song, that's the only thing they sing. That's the only thing they sing. It's the only chant they have. Same thing with Florida State and that's the only thing they do. Like, we have a lot of chants that besides just that for Florida, but man, That's the only two chance those teams do. Another sack. This game, I don't even care about this game anymore. Right? It's 4th and forever for Minnesota. Like they got to punt, man. It's like 4th and 30 something. But my family has been to Death Valley, Baton Rouge, and they said that it was louder than Neyland, and the fans were just so hostile. That's a stadium I'd love to visit, but I heard it's probably the worst one to visit as a Gator fan. But, man, I'd like to go to LSU and visit. I would like to go to Bryant-Denny. I'd like to go to Jordan O'Hare. I want to go to all of them. I really, really want to go to College Station. Like, I wanted to go this year, but, 2020, pandemic, quarantine. Hopefully the next time we go to College Station, I'll be able to go there. But, yeah, I love going to games. I love going to games. I want to go to all the stadiums. Well, Michigan's got the ball at their own 14-yard line, 7:33 left in the game. Like, we just looking at the clock now, everyone. All right. Jet sweep for a couple yards. All right, under 7 to play left now. 2nd and 4. Yep. I mean, Vanderbilt's tiny compared to the University of Tennessee. But, like, Vanderbilt's the smart school in town. In state, should I say. Vanderbilt's the smart private school in state. Just like that's Miami. The University of Miami is a private school. Like, they're the private school in the state of Florida, is the University of Miami. Just like Vanderbilt is the private one in Tennessee. Isn't Georgia Tech private too? I know Georgia's public. I think Georgia Tech's the private one, and that or they may be public too. I may be confused on that, but like, usually there's a major public one and then there's a major private one. So. When do I expect to attend another college football game? Man, I wanted to this year, but honestly, tickets are expensive. This season especially. Oh, that's a touchdown. Oh, he lost his footing. You idiot. Wow. 2 Michigan touchdowns should have had and dropped. I mean, yeah, I try. Honestly, I'm probably try to get up to Jacksonville for Florida, Georgia, because I didn't last year. Last year I broadcasted at the Gator Bar here in town. But if you look at my channel, the 2 previous years I tailgated outside the stadium, and then the year before where we lost 49-7, I was at that game. That was the year Georgia went to the title. So I try to go to Florida, Georgia as much as I can, if not every year. So I'm going to try to go to that one. I'm going to try. But can I get a ticket that's reasonably priced? Y'all look at tickets. Tickets are expensive. So, man, I may just go there to, hang out around the stadium. But, man, I want to go to a game as soon as I can afford it. I don't even care if it's a scrub team. I don't care if it's Arkansas later this year. And that's probably like Arkansas or Vanderbilt or whatever. Like, if I could get in the swamp this year, I'll be happy. But, man, it's expensive. Am I still a fan of Disney? Like Disney World? I'm more of a Universal person now that I'm grown up. I did Disney growing up. I mean, literally had annual pass holder tickets my whole entire childhood. So I did all the Disney World. I'd love to go back and visit Disney as an adult. Am I still a fan? Yeah, I'm going to be a fan for the kid inside of me. But yesterday, I literally went down to City Walk just to walk around because I just like it down there, man. But if I could afford passes for Disney, I'd go there. I'd love going there. Don't watch the Disney shows like I used to. Obviously, I'm grown, but I don't not go to Disney by choice, My pocket can afford it, I'd go. I'd go to all the theme parks in town. I've been to them all. I've been to SeaWorld. I've been to Universal. I've been to all the Disney ones. I've been to them all. I'm Central Florida born and raised. I've been to all the parks. I've even been to Busch Gardens in Tampa. It's just expensive nowadays. It really is. Y'all go Google the prices for a one-day pass to any of these places. Gatorland, Holy Land, Legoland, they're all expensive, man. Oh my God, Michigan missed a 33-yard attempt kick. This kicker's terrible. Remember, Jay Johnson, it's Big Ten, it's got a lower my expectation, it's not SEC. It's not ACC. This kicker sucks, though. He's 0 for 3. All of them are within 45 yards. I mean, yeah. Woo! Really got to lower your expectations watching the Big Ten, man. Oh, my goodness. And yes, there is a park in Orlando called Holy Land. Come on, Minnesota. I don't even know how much time's left. We lost track of how much time's left. Clock operator, what's going on? It's somewhere in 6 minutes. That much I know. At least Minnesota's just running it now, man. Let's just end this game. Go home. Stay healthy. Hey, I'm not joking, all right? It is right by Universal Studios. It is right by Universal, all right? It is actually the exit on I-4 going westbound. It's the exit right before Universal Studios. I am not joking. It's called Holy Land. Just like Legoland, it's very religious, just like Legos is very Lego-y. Oh, that's a pick. Come on, man. Y'all are terrible. This is going to be a return for a touchdown. Nope, just first and goal, Michigan. What is the flag? Apparently, the Michigan-Minnesota rivalry is the battle of the little brown jug. Well, that jug stays in Michigan, and I don't even think it's gone to Minnesota in decades. I don't even know, man. Origin, Michigan unintentionally left jug in Minnesota after 1903 game. Why are we watching? Why is okay? And 1903, that's over 100 years ago. Apparently, penalty on Michigan, so they got the ball at 30-ish. Not like it's gonna stop them. 10-yard rush in the first play. Minnesota's just, they ain't trying anymore. Got no heart. Got no heart right now. It's like watching the Gators defense, man. Whew. So that's the origin. Is Michigan left it behind after a game over 117 years ago, and now they battle for it every year? God, what a joke of a rivalry, man! A little brown jug, for real? Man, it's the Big Ten, is it not? We got Seminole War Canoe, yeah. Things that matter down here, little brown jug. Absolutely ridiculous. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left, everyone. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. Might as well go over the rest of the scores that are still going on. Well, Miami is now up 19-7 on Virginia with 12:04 left in the fourth. Cincinnati SMU, the close game we could be watching right now, but y'all chose this one. That game is 14-10, and it's just starting the second half. Cincinnati's up with the ball. I'm going to be watching that game after the stream turns off. I'll tell you what, that's a close game, everyone. That's Battle of Unbeatens, all right? That's the only Battle of Unbeatens this week. I don't even care about this anymore. Yeah, I mean, yep, then we got Texas Tech, BYU, but yeah. Cincinnati SMU. That is a defensive battle right now. Y'all, hey, next time let's not just pick the popular teams. Let's look at the records. Like, I don't know, but for all seriousness, I did enjoy calling this game. Like, I wanted to see what Michigan, or not Michigan, like, actually, I want to see what Michigan and Minnesota will both do. I'm a fan of PJ Fleck, and man, honestly, I want Jim Harbaugh to do good at Michigan. I want him to beat Ohio State because I hate Ohio State more than I hate Michigan. But, like, John Harbaugh just can't seem to win the big ones. Beat his rival, win his division, win his conference. Got to do that. Hopefully, he at least gives Ohio State a chance, a game this year. But, yeah, Minnesota, looks like you got a little bit of a ways to go. Ooh, he got hit as he threw. Oh, my God, that quarterback took a shot. Backup. Man, that had to hurt. Michigan will lose multiple games. I don't think multiple. I think with the shortened season, that they might have one loss and Ohio State. So, I mean, if that case, multiple. But, no, I really only see Michigan losing Ohio State because, like, Penn State just flopped. And Minnesota is, like, the fourth toughest team, and they're handling them easily. So, Michigan is going to be the second best team in the conference. So, I expect them head-to-head with Ohio State. Hopefully they don't get embarrassed this year. I mean, let's be honest, Ohio State's winning the Big Ten. I mean, let's just be honest, everyone. It's not Wisconsin. It's not Michigan. It's not Penn State. And it's definitely not Nebraska. All you Scott Frost fans. It ain't any of them. So, boy, am I glad we didn't hire Scott Frost. Oh, my goodness. He literally has not done a thing at Nebraska. Minute 41 seconds left. I don't even know why we're throwing. Can we just run the clock out? Minute 41. 2nd and 10. 24-49. You're losing. And that pass was deflected. Clock's going to stop again. Oh, he did too. And he did too. And you know what? Guess why they got Ohio State week 1? And, man, did you see what Ohio State did at the end of the game? They literally, like, they scored with, like, 10, 14 seconds left, despite whooping butt already. Like, yo, they made a statement. Having Nebraska, after Scott Frost ran his mouth, having Nebraska face Ohio State week 1, and Ohio State doing that at the end of the game, that's sending a statement, all right? That's saying, shut up. Win or shut your mouth, Scott. That's what that's saying, bro. He got absolutely mollywopped by Ohio State this week. Like, oh my gosh, that score. You think this is a blowout? Man. Justin Fields was 20 of 21 passing, all right? He only had one incompletion. Way to go, Frost. God, we talk about our defense. I'm just saying, we could have had Scott Frost instead of Dan Mullen. Everyone wanted Scott Frost instead of Dan Mullen. No idea why. I wanted Dan Mullen. I made a video saying I wanted Dan Mullen. Well, Minnesota got the first down. Clock's rolling. That's good. Minute 5 left. Does it even matter what down and distance anymore? No, it does not. This game's almost over. That's all that matters. All right, Jay Jobs, I appreciate you sticking around, man. You're the only one commenting right now. Like, you have no idea how much it appreciates me knowing that I got a loyal fan who's going to watch. The fact that I'm just, I got a stream going and I'm talking. Like, yeah, I appreciate it so much, man. Like, honestly, it's a heck of a lot easier to do this when there are more people watching and the more comments that I get. So, man, I appreciate you for shooting me questions, comments throughout this whole entire game, man. Like, it keeps me going. It keeps me motivated whenever the game's dragging a little bit, when I got to come in with filler information because the game's a blowout. I appreciate it, Jay Jobs, man. You came through clutch. You had some funny comments today. Had some good questions. You my man. I don't know what we're reviewing right now. Can we just end this game, please? Oh, gosh. Are we reviewing if he got the first down? Because if he didn't get the first down, can Michigan just knee it and end the game? Because I actually want to watch that Cincinnati SMU game. By the way, what time is the Florida kickoff next week? It's probably noon, but let's check. Oh my goodness, we have the 7:30 kickoff time next week. We're going to be back at 7:30 next week, y'all. Florida, Mizzou, in the lights, in the swamp. I like it. No more noon games. We've had nothing but noon games all year. Had our 3:30 game taken away against LSU. You're going to have a night game, and then we got the Georgia 3:30 next week. Finally, 2 weeks without noon games. Oh, my goodness. It's possible, everyone. Minute 4 seconds left. Apparently, Minnesota got the first. Like it matters. Are we calling a timeout? Nope, it's a flag. Delay a game, false start. False start on the offense. Y'all are twitchy, down this many points with 1 minute left. Missouri plays us tough. Yeah, they do, but usually it's after Georgia. This time it's before Georgia. But Missouri beat LSU, so they're not a team to really sleep on, especially with how our defense is playing. Our offense has got to come to play. Our offense knows we got to score 40-plus points to win every game this year. So we can't be sleeping on anyone. We got to come in with the mindset that we're scoring 50 every game, because our defense is probably going to give up 35 every game. Do I think Missouri has a deadly offense? No. But our defense can make any offense look great right now. We made Kellen Mond look like a Heisman candidate, all right? And Kellen Mond's not good. Alabama showed how good Kellen Mond really is. All right. He's good. He's really good at times. He's not great. We made him look great. Guaranteed during Tennessee, we're Jared Guantano, however you say his name, I guarantee that guy's going to look like an all-star. I guarantee Georgia's dude is going to look like an all-star against our defense because, man, our defense sucks this year. Like, all the quarterbacks are going to look good against us this year unless we somehow flip that switch and learn how to play defense again, but that ain't likely. So, 3rd and 15, can we stop stopping the clock, man? Just keep it rolling. Oh, come on, Michigan. Just end it. At least they ran it and they stayed in bounds. Nope, he got out of bounds. Great, I jinxed it. Oh, I'm sorry. Like Minnesota doesn't want to play with heart on defense, but they want to play with heart on offense. Like, yo, you got to play on both sides of the ball, man. That's our problem this year, too. You got no heart on defense. Oh, we're punting now? We're punting now. We're punting now. Why did you run out of bounds then? If you would have stayed in bounds, the game would be over. The ball is rolling that way, and the idiot stops it when he could have gotten the. Let the clock roll, man. The game's over. Be smart. That wasn't smart. Go for it on 4th down just to not get the. And go for it on 4th down and then throw it 3 times and then punt because we ran out of bounds. Whenever all they need to do is literally take 1 knee. Yo, it's 1 knee and the game's over. And game over. Okay, cool. Well, J Jobs, I appreciate you sticking around, man. Everyone who watched, even if you left, I love you. Bottom of my heart, I appreciate all the support that I get on this channel. Anyone watching, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, man. Turn on notifications so you know the second I go live for our 7:30 kickoff next week under the lights against Mizzou. Florida Gators football finally back. We got to get rid of this COVID nonsense. Wipe off the rust. Shake it off. Pull our best Taylor Swift and just shake it off, man. Jay-Z, brush that dirt off your shoulder. Shake off that Texas A&M. Shake off this COVID nonsense. Learn how to play defense again. And we'll be back here next week. Same time. Appreciate all the support. Final score of this one, Michigan 49, Minnesota 24. As always, it's KJ3 signing off. I love every one of y'all. Gator Nation. In all kinds of weather, we all stick together, man.